Okay.
Hello and welcome back to everyone. Hello!
Hello, what's up?
Hello.
It's us.
Well, it's most of us.
We're coming out of the cave.
Unfortunately, Game Reaper's internet is just abysmal today, and had to step back. Unfortunately, it was really that bad. He couldn't actually do anything, and we couldn't understand him. But hopefully, it gets fixed up, and he returns soon. But that's why he's not here today. So we'll do the death shade just to hide that. But we are here. We're back for our 41st episode of A Guards Tale. And we're still mostly alive for the most part.
We just survived a press conference. It's fine.
I know. It was like it was a challenge rating 5 press conference.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
But notice, like, if it was Reginald himself who came to the press conference, it would probably have been like a challenge rating 12.
Oh,
So we got off easy having one of his like other like underlings come to do the interview.
do you want me to look up Reginald's like CR rating just to make sure? And
He's actually the end game boss.
spoilers.
Yeah, it's
Spoilers.
the press conference after you beat the boss. It's the actual real boss.
Thanks for following.
Thanks for the follow, Deadly Assures. Welcome in.
Woo!
Hopefully enjoy our game.
Hey.
So we'll turn up Syrinscape. So we do have in the background Syrinscape for our audio. Syrinscape are not a sponsor, but they are cool. They are amazing. They do some great sounds for role-playing games. You can use them online, offline. Check them out at syrinscape.com. The other pieces of things we need to discuss is that you can help the players by donating monies. $1 or per 100 bits helps our players by giving them rerolls or hero points, essentially. They can be rerolling saving throws, skill checks, and attacks. But it looks like everyone's on 4 except for Polly right now. You can also use your redemption points as well to.
That means I'm on 5, huh?
You're on 5. Everybody else is on 6.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. Also, subs give 1 to everybody, and gift subscriptions give 2 to everybody. I think that's all our bookkeeping and bits and pieces that we need to go through. Yeah, it's 45th episode. That's really cool. Sorry, 41st.
First, I was like, what?
Yeah, it's not. But we're getting up there. That's really cool. So we'll do our intros. Tayla, who are you? And sorry, Chibi, who are you? Who are you playing?
Tayla, I'm a catfolk cleric of Crystal, and I keep people alive by healing them with his divine powers because he's really amazing. And people really should remember to refer to their academy booklets so they can know how to, like, dish out the law as needed. I'm played by Chibi.
The reverse. Okay, I'm done. That's quite
Sure,
interesting.
I like that.
Dr. Oblong.
G'day, I'm Dr. Oblong. I am playing Ariane Maker, our halfling puncher. And yeah, I'm just here to have a good time and hopefully a hot tub.
Later.
And Polly people.
Hello, what's up? It's me, Polly. I'm back, and I'm playing Sherain Alban today. I am a rogue and a cop, and I have other jobs that I do only at night. So look out for that. I have to sneak out of the barracks.
Let's not go into that, maybe.
What are you talking about?
So the other bookkeeping part as well is that we use the critical decks. So the Paizo critical decks for Pathfinder 2. We're only using them for natural 20s and natural 1s in combat. If you're not familiar with Pathfinder 2, you can also get a critical if you succeed a roll by 10 or fail a roll by 10. But if you're using the critical decks for those, things get really bad really quickly. So we're limiting them just that little bit because they can change combat instantly. So last session we ended with a press conference to the Eyes on Absalon, where the party declared themselves essentially having declared themselves at war with the gang war in the docks district, at war with the Diabell sweepers and with the washboard dogs. So that was how the last episode ended. Where are we going from there? Where's our first scene? I'm asking you.
Oh crap.
Back in
Well-
the club. No, sorry.
Ari'd still keep patrolling, trying to find more evidence of these gangs' activity.
So the whole point of doing the press conference.
So this is us on our own, kind of conferring now after the conference.
Or walking back to your hotel, maybe.
Yeah.
Or having dinner at the hotel.
Yep. So the whole point of the press conference was to basically paint targets on our backs. So moving forward, we should probably stay together. I think there's chapter, like the preface of the Academy booklet is never split your patrol team. So we should definitely listen to that one.
Because that worked
Right.
last week.
Sorry, I was gonna go hit up this taco place. So I'll be right back. You keep talking about whatever it is you're talking about, and I have to go and leave.
You know what, Ari? So sometimes Sherain does this where it's like, you'll say like, we should not split up the group. And then Sherain will go off and, split from the group. In actual fact, she's testing our ability to sneak and follow her. So we should yes, Sherain's going, and then we just give her a bit. And then we have to see if we can tail her.
Okay. Is there can I do a check to see if I believe Chibi's weird belief that Sherain is our boss?
No check required. That's up to you.
Okay, yeah, then I totally believe her. Right, let's go.
Taylor's very much the by the book, so there'd be no reason why not to believe her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so, yep. We are stealthily following Sherain to get a taco.
Okay. So, Sherain, you're walking down the streets of the docks. A rough area, smells of salt water and smells of fish. So the first taco stand or first street vendor you come across is selling fish tacos. But again, it's a familiar person behind. A little goblin.
Who knew they had fish tacos in Absalom?
Yeah.
Right. Nice. Okay. Sick. Hello.
Hi.
Greetings.
Do you want some rat or do you want some fish?
Oh, is it the same goblin from the? Oh no! Hey, sorry, I forgot your name. What's your name again?
Just call me Bob.
Bob, you're staying out of trouble, all right? Right? You haven't got arrested again, have you?
No.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Do you want rat?
You know what?
Or fish?
You know what? Is the rat still alive?
Does it have to be?
Yeah.
I can do that.
For my purposes. Okay. All
We've
right.
also got sea cucumber.
I need a
Sea
live.
cucumber hot dogs. Very
Okay,
tasty.
I walk away.
But-
I've had it.
As we're following,
Ari will have a cucumber hot dog. That sounds delicious.
while we were following, Tayla was just whispering to Ari when when Sherain was like, I totally forgot your name about the goblin. Tayla just leaves over and goes,
That one's called Grunka. The other one's called Pelmo.
Holy cow! How did you know
I looked
that?
at my notes.
Wow. Okay, so that was from our first episode or something.
It
like
was.
that.
Second.
Blast from the
For those
past.
that
Yeah.
don't know.
First, second episode, yep. First day on the job. First incident. So where's Polly off to? Where's Sherain off to next?
Oh, well, I'm going to look around. Okay, so I assume that I'm going to, because while I'm an inept cop in many ways, I'm an excellent rogue. So I have no doubt that I can see these people who are not, that's not their thing.
Oh yeah, I'm not even doing rolls for
Following-
them.
Oh, come on!
Hey, come
I
on. I've got
100% I
a
can
pretty
hear it.
damn good stealth.
Do you want to do
Badly,
rolls?
Tayla. Yes, I want to
Yes.
see how bad
Okay.
Tayla goes with this.
They're
Okay,
not opposed rolls. They're against
My
perception
DC is
DC.
something.
So perception
Alright,
plus
so
10.
your DC is gonna be
Oh,
oh,
Yes, let's go.
okay, so it looks like Tayla remains hidden. Whereas nope.
Meets beats. So it's just.
Tayla remains hidden. Yeah, like my perception DC is 28.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Taylor's in it, but Ari's just eating the hot dog going
Yeah.
and talking to her.
did you just like walk up to the vendor while Sherain was like still there? And we're like, yes, I will
No,
have
I
one.
snuck up
I mean,
to the
I'm
vendor,
like a
crept up, but
like a 9th level rogue. I'm gonna be able to see that stuff. So somehow Tayla like escapes, but like you both have to pass for me not to see, right? I think that's the rule.
Well,
if there's, like, a
you
fall-
say one, so you can assume the other's around somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tayla
yeah.
just
So
kind of knows Sherain and like how your mannerisms and when you kind of do your shoulder checks and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So she does that whole like she steps around at the same time.
I'm like, oh, that's weird. Aries just following
Because
me.
that's how friends work. You know how the other person walks.
Yeah,
You
I
take it to
mean,
a
very
creepy area.
perceptive. Yeah, because I know exactly how Tayla walks. I pay real close attention. Yeah, no. Okay, so like I see them on my tail. At least I see Ari or Ari, and
Yeah.
I know that there's something going on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna duck, quite obviously, into the most scummy bar I can find. That would.
Oh, that's not
almost-
hard.
yeah, right.
That's the
Like, a
dogs.
place where it might feel uncomfortable, and I scurry my way to the back, and I sit down in the back, and I watch. I try to like go in where people don't notice me that much, so people don't go in like, what? Who's here? I just come in rogue style, criminal style.
Oh, see, that's going to take a stealth because of how Sherain dresses. Because Sherain doesn't dress in uniform.
No, I sure don't.
And going to the skimpy bint is going to be about
All right, yeah, no, that's good. I don't mind the attention. All right, here we go. Ready? Oh no, sorry. You don't see Jack. I like stay in the shadows, go lurk around under tables, and then I find an empty table and I sit in the back. And I find a newspaper and I hold it up like this.
You just walk through a room. Essentially, you walk through a room filled with people, bartenders, waitresses, patrons that are day drinking. Some are just still night drinking from the night before, and you just move through in the perfect timing where everybody's glances are glancing away from you as you casually pass them, and not a single person sees you. Find a booth at the back with a table, say with a newspaper, and just put it up in front of you.
Nice. See, like I'm terrible at being like a real cop, but I can do rogue stuff. If it's like not if it has no real purpose, I excel at it.
And it has no real purpose, yes. But what are the others who's doing? You did see her going into the bar. Just no one in the bar saw Sherain at all.
We follow in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still
She's
dressed in
obviously got
full
a
uniform.
plan.
Sorry?
Still, you're both still dressed in full uniform.
This is straight after the press conference. So.
Ooh.
Sherain wasn't.
Okay. So I'm just in my brain knowing that like Game Reaper's not here. I'm sort of like, okay, we've turned this into like a filler app of just roleplay writing. I'm so willing to burn through my spell slots and it could kick me in the ass.
And I don't have things planned.
Let's do it.
Because I'm like, what was it? It was the one I was like saying I could cast on Sherain.
Aethernaut, welcome in.
Oh,
thank you for the follow.
Hello, welcome to our
Yeah,
shenanigans. As we're stalking a fellow teammate. I have that spell that changes your outfit appearance.
Disguise self or something like that?
Not
No, it's
disguise
a bit more.
self. It was gosh darn. Haha. It's called Restyle. It's a level 1 spell. Permanently change the appearance of one piece of clothing currently worn by you or an ally to better fit your aesthetic sensibilities. So it can change its color, texture, pattern, other minor parts of its design, but you can't alter the overall shape, size, or purpose.
all these great spells that I need to get.
So I can cast. It'll take a minute. So she'll be like, "Okay, Ari, just keep an eye on the door, just in case he comes back out being like, guys, you're taking so long. Like, you're failing this test. So just keep an eye out in case she does come back. And what's your favorite color?
Green.
Our uniforms are already green.
Well,
not very creative either, I guess.
Dark
like-
green.
Just looking at his outfit already, this is the first color he sees.
My favorite color is
I think one too many concussions.
Okay. Blue.
I can do blue.
So she'll cast. It'll take a minute to cast, but she'll do restyle on Ari's.
Make me look like a pirate.
She'll do okay. She'll change it to like a blue tunic kind of thing, and her when he said pirate, the first thing she thought of was like those really ostentatious, like over the top, big fold over collar with the trim on
puffy
it.
sleeves. Yeah.
Yeah. She'll just kind of
The
bounce
buttons.
that up. Yeah, but like the double-breasted kind of look with the buttons going down the front. Yeah, that'll be his new top.
And she's like, oh, okay.
Because he kind of just said it as she was casting it, so it was sort of like a bam, sort of cliche in front of you.
And she's like, oh, well, since I'm partnering with you, I should probably dress similar.
And she'll do the same thing to her outfit, but she'll go for like the crewmate look. So her uniform becomes like a sleeveless kind of vest over a shirt that looks kind of dirty and shaggy kind of thing. And it's like,
And showing more fur than you usually would like.
not as much as she was the other day though, so it's okay.
Not as much as Sherain likes.
Hasn't hit trauma level.
not enough. Yeah, no way. You gotta show all the fur.
So yeah, that's 2 castings of freestyle.
What level spell is that, by the way?
Anything.
Sorry,
Level 1.
level 1.
Okay, just checking. Just
I'll
wondering.
mark it off.
So-
It's fine.
Two pirates walk into a bar.
Wait, I got something for that.
Thank you. I don't have those sound sets, but thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's why I'm here.
Well, 2 sailors walk into a bar. What do you do?
Order some grog. I walk up to the bar and go, 2 grogs here, please.
Tayla instantly tries to look at all the shadiest corners, thinking that is definitely where Sherain would go.
Oh no, that's exactly where I went. It's getting good. You can see this random newspaper upside down.
With 2 holes
The
cut
eyes
into
of
it.
Absalom.
The eyes of Absalom with 2 eyes cut out.
Yeah.
The bartender goes, "Oh, 2 grogs. Yep, no problem. Cans to you, charges you, etc." So, what brings you in here? We don't get many pirates.
I'm like, shore leave.
Wait a sec. What's that badge that you're wearing there?
No, I don't wear my badge. I've said
Oh,
this
you don't.
previously.
You
I have it on
don't.
a chain.
But she does.
Yes.
Tayla also
The function.
has...
It doesn't change the function of the outfit, which was still a uniform with a badge.
Is the badge removable?
Yes,
Yeah, but it probably looks like a uniform, right?
it still looks like a uniform of sorts.
Yeah, but it's the same.
You're
Pirate
right. You're right.
uniform.
Ari doesn't wear a badge. So, shore leave. Are you supposed to be in the city?
Hey. Of course, and I wink
Hey,
and nod.
no
trying
shame. No shaming here. We're not going to call the guard.
I just
And-
want to drink. We just want to drink.
Unless you...
Don't tell the captain.
Hey, what captain are you talking about? Which one?
Well, I wouldn't know, would I?
Just asking. No shaming here. So you here for like the night or just the day drinking?
Day drinking. The best kind of drinking.
Well, any drinking's the best kind of drinking when you're selling, that's for sure. So
Well, two grogs, please, and
another two.
a relatively clean table. And I double fist and nod at Tayla.
Have I found Sherain? Do I have to roll perception?
Well, the roll's been made, but the roll was made kind of to sneak in there. So I would say yes. There's a newspaper, Eyes of Absalom, with the holes cut out to look in the back corner, because it's exactly where you thought she would be.
Okay. So Tayla's gonna, like, as we sit down at our own table, she's like, "Okay, Ari, I think I know what Sherain's plan is with this test."
Harry's already finished a beer.
He's carrying 4 beers, but one of the glasses is already empty.
Yes.
It's just
Tayla for a moment was like, "That's an amazing magic trick." It's like, did you actually drink that, or did you just magic that away? I could really, really use that skill, because drinking it is like, ugh.
And now there's 2 beers.
It's the physics actually the physics of it is the hard one to get through, because he's holding 2 beers in each hand. How did he drink in one without spilling the other?
No,
that's the physics of it.
It pours into the second glass.
Yeah.
And refills the second glass as I'm emptying it.
Physics.
Yeah.
So it's like a grog waterfall effect happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tayla's like momentarily mesmerized by this technique. It's like, you don't read about this in the manuals. Right. So I think Sherain's plan is that she's going to, we're the ones that they will focus on, because I mean, I kind of did a very slap jab job with our, like, outfits and stuff. So I think they're still going to know it's us and that we're pretending not to be cops. But Sherain is going to be hiding in the shadows, so that when we get, like, stabbed in the back or, like, taken away by the actual bad guys, Sherain will stalk us. And then suddenly it's like, it's not us stalking Sherain anymore. It's Sherain following us as we're taken to the hideout.
And I just go, "To be and beat." Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, that's a pretty good plan. Okay, all right.
Well, actually, Sherain, can you do a perception?
Okay.
Yeah, to see past our clever disguises.
23. I don't think is enough. I was going to give you that. I was going to give you listening to what that she's saying, but no, I don't think 5 is good enough.
Yeah.
Like 23 is still pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, don't count it as 5. Count it as 23. But
Well, it's against their stealth DC or deception DC. Wait, no, just against Taylor's deception DC.
What's your perception DC?
No, deception DC.
Deception. Which one's my DC for it? How do I read that on the thing?
So
is
plus
it just a
10.
number next to it? Oh, 14.
So yeah. So
24.
you can overhear Taylor discussing that plan.
All right. I was like, well, that's a pretty good plan. I guess I'll just play along. And I try to, like, call the waitress over, waiter. Hey, yo.
The barmaid comes over. What can I get you? Didn't see you come in here. Sorry, have you been waiting long?
Yeah, I've been waiting for a long time. You should speed over, what do you have, those growlers? You have the like a really nice hardcore IPA growler and a single malt mixed together with a straw. There you go. We're gonna go crazy today.
What's a straw?
Like a little bit of straw, like you feed the horses. Just the straw in there, that kind of straw.
Why would you have
straw? I know. I don't know what else I would be talking about besides that.
That's a weird. I've got booze. I got grog, and I got rum. Which one would you like?
Give me half and half.
Half and half and half.
That's right. I'm good at math too.
She seems to just like, yeah, right off, and goes off. Brings back a large glass with, you can see like there's 3 different, like you can see like the top area is mixing a little bit, but the bottom is just like sludge.
That's how I like it. You know, you can keep the straw. I don't know what I was talking about there. I don't really know what a straw would do here anyway. So, yeah.
Swizzle stick.
Ooh, that's really terrible. What was I thinking? That was funny when I came up with it, but ooh, it tastes terrible.
So what's the plan? What's going on for the rest of the time? You're just sitting here drinking.
Looks like we're getting day drunk, trying to get stabbed in the back. Very bad plan, but I'm down with it.
Yeah, Taylor was like, yeah, we were told, like, if we want to meet with the leaders, we need to kick up a fuss of sorts, or it sounded like they wanted us to steal the item from the casino, but I'm not going to do that.
Oh, wait a second. We could go to a casino? I just heard that. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Did you say we need to go to a casino?
No.
What are we doing here? I'm sorry, I don't pay attention a lot of times.
No, the casino's off limits at the moment.
Off limits. Okay. So, yeah, I think we're just waiting to see if anything will unfold from this.
The day and the night of drinking goes on. Nothing actually happens. They do serve some food.
Good.
It's just this real sleaze dive bar where people drink. There's nothing really goes on.
Harry's going to be pretty tanked then.
It's too low for even gang members to care about or to even to come into. So you don't even see gang members of any of the gangs locally, because it's not just the dive sweepers and the washboard dogs. Not rats. They're just not the only gangs in the area. But not like this place is just so dive that none of them even turn up.
Can Ari start singing sea shanties on a table?
You can.
So if the whole day passes by, can I
quite drunkenly?
Do I heal at all?
You're drinking as your 8-hour rest, is it?
Yeah, this is my medicinal stuff. I mean, if all we're doing is sitting around for a whole day, that's pretty good, right? I think that's what your level times your con and recovered hit points.
You end up crawling back to the hotel and sleeping it off.
Nice.
And
yes, that's right.
Then and I'm sure the crawling back to the hotel is again Sherain leading and the other two following, crawling more because they're probably Taylor's probably being carried.
Was Tayla drinking? Or was Tayla?
Well, if Tayla drinks,
she was pretending to drink.
Okay.
If she could somehow pretend.
Yeah, I thought Tayla would be the one carrying Sherain and Harry back to the hotel. Like, come on.
She is so weak. Don't do that to her.
The
she
designated
is the
driver.
Support.
Harry's only small.
That's true.
The next morning in the hotel, you're woken rudely by a knock on the door. Who's probably drunk the most the previous night?
Harry had a good go at it.
Like Ari would have, yeah. I'm getting that vibe.
Okay, Ari is woken up early by a knock on the door.
And I'm just like, go away, Cammy. I don't have to be at work this morning.
Well, funny you say that, and it's someone's familiar. This isn't work related. Are you going to open the door or not?
He gets up very, very unhappily to the rapping at the door and opens it up and says, "What do you want?"
On the other side of the door is trying to find is Leela Hellweather. She's not dressed in uniform yet because it's still quite early. And she says, "I got the morning newspaper. I believe this is you." And it's the eyes of Absalom, and it's got a picture, hand drawn of the four of you, at a podium doing a press conference about taking on the gangs and cleaning up the streets of the docks. Like, might have been nice to tell me that you're going to be doing that. Now people are going to look at me and go, why am I not doing this?
Taylor's the one that takes care of all that stuff, isn't she? And I'm just looking around for Taylor. Very, very hungover.
Well, I mean, what are you going to do? How are you going to fight all these gangs by yourself?
Apparently, I'm getting stabbed in the back.
That was the plan.
Is there a line, or can anyone volunteer?
Gang members first.
It's tempting, actually. But I do have a job which is now in jeopardy because of this stupidity. Well, have good fun, and this may stir up a hornet's nest. If I
That's the
hear
plan.
anything more, I'll contact you. Now I know. Well, now I'm staying here as well.
Right. I need coffee.
You need to stay off the booze.
She can probably smell it on me, right? Might have a hot tub first.
A hot tub?
Oh, don't worry. And I just closed the door.
Slam the door in her face like,
Yeah.
freaking
I'm
bastard.
too hungover at the moment to deal with that. I've
Goddamn Star Watch
I've got the
assholes.
newspaper with my picture, and of course my gammy comes right up and goes, "Oh, that's a lovely picture. That's going straight into scrapbook." And she steals it out of my hands.
Brilliant.
So, what's happening in the morning? What's the plan?
I will tell them. I will tell the other two what happened this morning about someone rudely interrupting my morning sleep.
So you're passing that on to the others.
Yes, passing that information on to the others.
Sherain, Tayla, you're woken up early.
Can we go to the
Okay.
casino now?
Let me. I want to get my spell slots back. Hold on.
Well,
You're too. Oh no, you had a fight
I do-
yesterday.
Yeah.
mhm.
Actually, I don't think I was actually injured in any way. Was anyone injured? Did anyone need healing?
No,
Okay, cool.
You
no.
already,
I got
you
injured
already
a little
healed
bit,
me.
right?
You healed me nicely.
Even when I upped the difficulty of the encounter, you still kicked their butt. So
I mean, I have 90 out of 98 hit points, so I'm alright.
Any residual effects from anything? Like, do you have like some sort of weird disease you haven't told us about?
No.
no, not yet.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean,
Again.
I sometimes don't remember.
Not
Okay.
yet.
So I think our plan for today should be going undercover. Yesterday didn't seem to work. So I think today we should go out in our uniforms. Sherain, you don't have to. It would
What?
be
No.
preferable if you did, but you don't have to. Because you can follow behind us to see if anyone starts tailing us.
Okay.
So you can be our support from the shadows.
All right. Okay, that sounds good to me because yeah, I don't have a uniform anymore. So even if I needed to wear it, I don't have it. It's gone.
Do you need me to put in a request
Nope.
for a new
What?
uniform? Okay.
No. Nope. Thank you though. Appreciated.
I don't even know where that went. I don't know. Want to ask? Like I do, but I don't.
So I think, like knowing that because we did like spot Layla a room here. Tayla, when it's more reasonable time of morning, might say maybe so maybe we should go see Layla and see about any known taverns or bars that they specifically frequent, because they didn't seem to go into the one that we went into last night. So if there is like some specific ones that they're known to congregate at, we should probably head to those ones.
All right, that bar last night was good though. I had fun.
Watching you drink like that was somewhat mesmerizing in a really disturbing way.
Thank you. All right, now, Sherain, just make sure you stay behind us. No tacos today. And then I suppose we'll head out after breakfast. As Sherain instantly goes off to a casino.
Yeah, I mean,
So asking Layla, you want to ask Layla kind of which bars and whatnot that they frequent. She can't tell you which bars that they may frequent, but she does kind of tell you their patch.
Okay, cool. That gives us a starting point.
Oh, so which patch are you looking for? The Diabell Sweepers or the Washboard Dogs?
Washboard dogs.
Washboard dogs.
So I almost lost the card I was playing with them. So Washboard Dogs, yeah, she gives you kind of the patch of where they're most known to be around and whatnot. But she can't tell you. She informs that like they don't have a home base, they don't have a clubhouse, or because they keep on moving and whatnot. Paranoid that the other gangs might essentially rat them out.
Yep, nope, that is fair. Thank you very much for that. Ari did pass on the message that we seem to have caused you a fair bit of trouble, so I do apologize. I was just hoping that we could use the press conference as a ruse to like paint targets on us rather than like as a quick way of getting the leader's attention, because
I think from the last time we spoke to her, she wasn't giving us any real info unless we kept bribing her. So
she's like, yeah, we just thought this would be a good way of like, making them come to us rather than us like wasting time to try to find them.
But you realize that as the gang unit leader, everything comes back to me when it comes to this. So if you're cracking down on the gangs being Star Watch, it looks like I'm not doing my job.
Yeah, I think Ezarek really should have worded things better to say that,
But you're not doing your job.
And yet you just announced it to everybody.
hey, I look like Star Watch. Don't even worry about it. I'm in charge of this investigation, and if people look at me, they're gonna be like, I don't. That's no cop. That is not a cop, and it's not Star Watch. So there you go.
That's not a lie. That you do not look like a cop.
You can take credit for whatever I do. Me and my team here do.
So
Now,
if
tell us where to go solve the
if you
crime.
take these gangs down, I get all the credit.
That's right. That's what I said.
Basically, the way that I would like to word it in future, if this sounds okay with you, is that Star Watch is very specifically about inter-district issues. So we're pursuing an ongoing case that has brought us into your territory, and you're doing your best to assist us and providing us with valuable resources so that we can take down this crime that is overflowing into nearby districts.
And that's what you're going to put in your report?
I will make sure I state all the help you have given us.
Yeah, but that's not what you're actually going to put everything nice in the report.
You're gonna get all the credit. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
You want us to, do you want us to do this or not? You want us to fix this for you?
Look, go ask the business leaders, the business people. They might know what's going on more. They might, well, not the business leaders, but look, they shake down businesses on their patch. So you might find someone that has more information.
Looks like it's back to the
Especially
bar,
now that you're known to be doing this. So that's my advice. But please stop
It's very
causing more
solid
issues.
advice.
It's just, I've worked hard to get this cozy position. It's good. If the gangs are fighting each other, it's good for me. I don't have to deal with anything. Although, if there's a gang war, then it's an issue.
Well, isn't that what it is now?
I mean all the gangs. It's only 2 at the moment.
Oh, okay.
2 gangs fighting, that's their problem. They can sort themselves out. They become weaker because of it. You get all the gangs fighting, then it becomes a big issue. Then civilians get hurt and all that bits and pieces.
So you're saying case closed? We're done. We have nothing else to do.
No,
Oh, I thought you were saying that if there's only 2 gangs fighting, then who cares?
that I don't care if there's 2 gangs fighting. You're the ones that have made it public enemy number 1,
Oh, yeah, well,
and you've got the whole Absol now looking at us. Well, at least those that read that gutter trash.
Wait, who?
Oh, look at the time. We should get going with our investigation.
Yeah, we should get going. Uh-huh.
And we all start stepping
Racist
backwards slowly.
Please
All right.
By the way, she's still not in uniform, and it's you would know. Ari would know that she should be at work by now,
Oh.
and Taylor would know that. Like Taylor would probably know that. Like, don't shift start at this time and this time.
Oh, okay. So, to give us a sneak peek into Tayla's head right now,
Oh God.
Tayla is like,
She's corrupt. She's corrupt. She's corrupt. She's corrupt. She's corrupt. She's corrupt. Disengage. Disengage.
put in the report, put in the report, put in the report.
Oh, yeah.
That's in Tayla's
Well,
head
looks
right
like,
now.
Looks like if we're gonna solve crime, it might as well start right here.
Just instantly arrest her on the spot.
Yeah, all right. That probably won't
Um,
work, though. You know how these things work. These.
And what, you're going to like drop her off into where the Crest Watch, where she works,
Yeah, there's no shot. No shot. We gotta play ball with them,
or wait, no, the next is what, the Market District, which, oh wait, no, they're corrupt too.
No way, we're not doing anything right now. We may have an opportunity to fix this, or we might not. But in the meantime, what we gotta go. We
Gotta
gotta
go shake down some
we gotta go-
shopkeepers that
All right,
regularly
let's
get
do it.
shook down by other people.
I was like, no, we're
Okay.
not shaking them down. We're talking about the shakedowns.
Same thing.
I feel like I'm surrounded by chaotic beings right now.
Just alone with Ari and Sherain.
All right, let's go. Let's go do this.
I think for this, Tayla is probably going to have her uniform on because we're going on official
We're on
Edgewatch.
official-
Or
yeah.
sorry, Star Watch business.
Yeah, Harry will have his badge out. But he'll still be wearing that awesome blue pirate shirt.
Over the top of it.
And Sherain going official, or is Sherain just going casual?
No way. I'm going how I go. This is my uniform right now.
Do you even have a badge anymore?
You know what?
The
I
Crest
like
Watch
to
badge?
having it on the chain. If I want to put it on the chain, I can put it. Otherwise, it's in a secret pocket.
Oh.
I have like the lanyard dealy now, where I can throw that on like a cool cop. And they also have the little siren I could put at the top of my carriage. Like that when I'm in a chase. Okay, I don't really have that.
I was more like, wait, when did Sherain get a carriage? And holding out on us?
So you spend the
I'm a
morning.
detective.
You spend the morning in uniform, except bar one, of course,
Yeah.
except for Sherain. Just going around the districts where you know it's their patch, and speaking to shopkeepers and shop owners. A lot of them are very apprehensive to talk to you. Those that do talk to you, if they're willing to talk, they either don't know anything, or the information they know is you don't think is credible. But in the early afternoon, after I'm sure getting a couple of drinks for lunch, and some food, and some tacos,
That's right.
fish tacos, of course, from the only vendors in the docks, which are the two goblins.
They've chased out all other competition. That is insane.
No, I just like that.
They started all those fires and no one came back.
So, in the early afternoon, you enter a curiosity shop called the Duck's Back.
Yeah.
A woman with bright silver hair and almond-shaped eyes, and bronze-painted lips approaches you as the owner of the Docks Back. A small curiosity shop in the docks area. Says, how can I help you? You're not from around here, are you?
Nope, sure not. Far
Is it-
away from.
Points to Ari.
Pretty sure he's a local.
Ezarek, who of course is with you and sees everything, notices that there's a Eyes of Absalom paper on the counter, with your pictures there, like on the top. Says, I think I've seen you somewhere. Are you sure you're not local? You don't look it, but look familiar.
Born and bred here on the docks, actually, ma'am.
Oh, I pity you. Is that why the stunted growth?
No, that's quite racist.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. Sorry.
You're the one, like, you've got a shop here, like, you're making fun of the docks where you obviously have a business. This is very weird.
It's a shit business, but it's a shit area. The dogs. I've got a business here because this is where everything comes off the boat. So we get what's left over. We get some artifacts from around the world and some trinkets here and there.
I'm gonna start perusing her wares with a very suspicious eye. Does there anything stand out that in this shop or is it just very much like a curio shop?
It's one of those curio shops where there's a mix between like really exotic, oh my god, to junk. And there is that mix between, and like everything's not from around here. Everything is from distant shores, but everything's exotic. Everything's different, but it's like the prices are very different, like all over the place though. There's this. I do have bits from all around Galore. Are you interested in something, or are you just looking for like something for, like for the house or for the room or for the mantle maybe?
More here for information, actually. And I have my badge and go, Star Watch, we're trying to track down some washboard dogs. Here they've been causing some trouble in the area. Have you had any interactions with any people wielding washboards?
Well, that's the problem though. We pay our dues, and they're not protecting us. We've been burglarized twice in a week. Nothing major. We've still got stock, but just smashed windows and bits and pieces, and we pay our dues and they're not protecting us. It's just
Harry looks at Sherain with her like a curious glance just to see it wasn't her.
Well, no, not this time. No, I mean, while I'm trying to pocket something, you can see. That's different.
And I then go in further to inquire, when did these burglaries happen?
There was one 2 days ago, and previous one was, I think, about 7 or 8 days ago. I mean, we've got all manner of priceless heirlooms and artifacts from exotic places from over the seas, but thankfully they didn't take anything good.
Well, do you know what exactly they took?
Yeah.
It's just junk, really. They didn't touch any of the magical stuff. I don't think they knew what they were looking for.
Any idea of who it was? Was anyone around?
Oh, it was the Diabell sweepers. It must have been
Card of
those.
sorts?
Well,
Do they have a call sign? Do they leave like little tags or like markings to say like we were here?
Maybe a broom.
well, that's the thing. Like, they didn't
they
leave a
clean
calling
the place?
card, but if we pay the washboard dogs for protection, and they're at war with them, so I think it must have been them. Who else would go up against the washboard dogs when we pay protection?
Are you able to confirm if there are any other people in this district who also pay the washboard dogs for their protection?
We all do.
And do you know everyone on the street?
Yeah.
Was anyone else burgled?
Not that I know of. Like, but the street itself that you've been is mostly warehouses and stuff. This is a curiosity shop, which is not. It's kind of out of place. But but the docks district is just like there's warehouses and there's a shop and then there's like warehouses or shipbuildings. It's all just jumbled together and like it's really not organized in any way. People find
if most of the things have been warehouses that we've been seeing, have there been like security? Like, do people hire guards to patrol their warehouses to make sure nothing happens, or it's been pretty lax?
well, she says, well, if people pay protection, the guards are who they're paid for. They don't need.
So any guards we see would be washboard potentially.
No, she's implying that they don't need guards if they are paying protection money.
Okay.
Because the washboard dogs are the guards essentially.
Right.
Because they have the protection.
Okay.
Can I help you with it? Would you like any info like anything for your collection? I've got pictures. I've got oil lamps, musical instruments, incense holders, carpets, even rugs.
You mentioned magical items.
Oh yes, we have a collection.
Anything nice?
Well, everything is nice, of course,
Are you looking for anything in
for
particular?
a price.
No. I just like the sound of magic. I've never owned a magic item until the last couple of days,
Oh,
and I kind of like them.
They're all the rage for people that can afford them. All the rage. Can I get a society, please, from somebody?
I can try.
I already did it.
Oh, Sherry did it.
Sherain
I
did
was
it
gonna
first.
say-
I got 19. Nice. I don't know anything. What?
Um,
Oh.
I'm not big into high society, if you know what I mean.
that's enough. She's not telling the truth. Like, she's not telling all the truth about what's going on.
Because I was gonna say, like, if Tayla kind of tries to take the lead, she does have Hobnobber, so I can gather information rapidly.
Ooh, let's see, what can I do too? Check it out. I've got a good deception.
I've got a good intimidate.
Of course. Intimidate.
So
Are we
whichever path we choose to take.
charming liar.
We can have the information gathering, the deception, or the intimidation.
Yeah.
So, actually, you know what? This is the perfect tag because it's like Tayla comes in as the good cop and Ari comes in as the bad cop.
And Sherain is just like the cop that's going to steal everything from underneath.
And while we're distracting the shopkeep, Sherain just steals everything behind.
That's right, as much as I can find. As much as I can get.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you feel that she's not saying everything. Like there's something else she's not saying specifically to you.
Well, I think you should start with the good cop. That's
You
always
can
the
make
best,
an
the
impression.
best
Do a
start.
make an impression.
Yeah? We
I
can
wanna
do
make
a
impression.
social combat.
Social
Let's do
combat.
Social
God.
combat. Social combat.
Walk me through this.
Social combat.
Um,
I'm there. What? I'm there.
it's a weird thing.
Let's do social combat.
It's actually a turn order.
Oh my god.
That's turn order.
Yeah.
Your turn order will be what you're rolling with.
Okay.
So,
did you get one action?
If
or
one
something?
person's doing
diplomacy?
deception, that would be your initiative.
Oh,
turn.
okay,
Like that'll
okay,
be your initiative roll.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
intimidation,
initiative with
things like that.
intimidation.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I'm doing deception.
We would need tokens, or are you going to add us somehow to the...
I'll add you to everything.
Okay.
33. What?
Of course, I've got.
Yeah, whoa.
Oh no! But on the initiative, we could have used that in the combat.
I know.
Okay,
Social
so we
combat.
have Tayla. Where's Taylor's one? 39. Wow.
I master in diplomacy. I don't really use it, but I've got a master's in diplomacy.
Well, it's about time, right? This is good. I like this. This is different than the usual combat.
I had to learn this for the other game, for the other show, for Gen Con actually. It's a
Oh, I see. Yeah. So the make an impression move, it's with at least 1 minute of conversation during which you engage in charismatic overtures.
Yeah.
Flattery and other acts of goodwill. You seek to make a good impression on someone to make them temporarily agreeable. At the end of the conversation, attempt a diplomacy check against the will DC of one target, and you can increase the target's attitude toward you by 1 step if you succeed, 2 times if you critically succeed.
It
Or if
goes,
you
yeah.
fail. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll start with Tayla being the first one getting 39 on the social initiative. How are you trying to convince you now know that she's not saying everything.
Yeah.
There's something she's not declaring.
Okay.
So what's your argument?
Tayla is going to come in from the perspective of she's going to try to come across as very sympathetic to the woman's plight. Like, you know, it's really hard these days to find good service. Like, you know, you put through all the effort of finding all these exotic wares to sell. You even go through the effort of paying for protection, but then they're not the ones delivering. And, you know, you're doing all the right things on your part to make sure you're running a successful business. And then these people are coming in and they're not even respecting the effort you put in. It's like, come on, can you please help us help you? We want to make sure that you continue to stay in business. You can't sell everything if everything gets stolen. There's no profit in that.
Well, do you roll to see how that goes across?
That would be
I've got numbers in
roll?
mind. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That was 9. Should I re-roll it?
Do you want to re-roll it?
No,
Well, you've got 6 rerolls and you
I have
never
6
use them.
rerolls, but I also have bad luck with rerolls because they usually end up horribler than the original.
Yeah, but failure is also good.
Failure is also an option.
Failure is very entertaining.
I'm going to use a reroll. I rarely use them, you're right.
Yeah,
I should.
you're right.
Damn it, it went worse, I told you!
So in from a 28 to a 26. Okay. We'll go to the next person in line. Sherain, how are you trying to negotiate, or are you trying to do something else?
I'm gonna
Again,
lie.
you know there's something she's not telling.
Right. So there's a lie action, right? I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: you try to fool someone with an untruth. Doing so takes 1 round, or if the lie is elaborate, takes longer. Okay. So you roll a single deception check and compare it against the perception DC of every creature's unruly. Someone say, hey, do I look like a cop? Of course not. I'm not a cop, right? I work with the gang that you're talking about. You know those guys. I totally remember the name, of course. I'm just not talking about the name. And yeah, we are just here trying to investigate who is actually stealing from you. So tell us so we can help you according to our deal, right? Well, you pay us, right?
Do you roll?
Okay.
Tayla turns on the spot and arrests Sherain.
Would you like to re-roll that?
What did I roll?
You rolled a 5.
Oh, okay, I'll re-roll it. I'll re-roll.
So the chances are it will go up.
Yeah, all right, okay. Let's try it again.
Okay. Didn't go up by much, but went to 10, so 29 for you. And I don't think we need to get to Ari.
That's fine.
It's the reason being is like there's something she's not hiding, like something she's hiding, but it's figuring out what she's hiding and the approach she comes. So after the hey, we're actually from I think you're saying the washboard dogs, but you're not saying washboard dogs.
Right.
And you don't you're trying to figure out who's actually doing the robbery and etc.
Yeah.
She says, I was talking. Where was it? I was talking to Gord this morning. I was talking to this morning. I didn't think you would like. Don't you even speak to each other? He's he's your boss's brother. He came in this morning. He always comes in here looking for bits and pieces to buy, or just looking at the shinies, I think. But yeah, I saw him this morning. He came in. He bought a hookah, a fine glass hookah from the shelf. Don't you know that? Like,
Yeah,
he always comes in here.
into smoking, right? Yeah, I mean, we go way back, me and hookah guy. Whoa, sorry. What did he say? What did he
Gord.
tell you his name was?
Gord.
Like Gordon?
No, just Gord.
Gord?
Gord?
Yeah.
Oh, Gordy. Yeah, I call him Gordy. See, that's the difference. Gordy. Yeah. Did he happen to mention what he was up to today? Like, where he's gonna be? Sometimes he does different stuff,
Yeah, no, he's he said he was meeting with a friend at the a mutual acquaintance at a sloop called the Arrowhead, not far from the Slick Scala tap room.
Gordo loves that place. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Don't worry about it. We will take care of this. I'm glad that you talked to my buddy. Bye-bye, I think.
I'm going to give 100 XP just from that, by the way.
And Ari, because he was all ready to intimidate, just knocks something off the shelf and goes "Ugh," and walks out.
Ooh. I did say that there's priceless things in here.
Yeah, no,
There's
it's
magical things in here mixed in with that with
hopefully
just
it's
junk.
Like a candlestick? Please say it was just a candlestick.
Oh, let's do a roll. Let's do a.
You just want like a straight D20 and see.
No, I'm doing a roll. I'm doing a roll.
Oh, you're doing a roll. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'll accept the candlestick, and it doesn't break as it hits the ground. But if you want anything, like this is a place where, by the way, how you also could have bribed your way into this as well, and the bribing amount was quite high for getting that information, and the way of bribing was not offering money but buying something magical. Which you could have just I know you could have just bought something of like just pick out a magical property and find something of a certain amount of value and just bought it, because she's got pretty much weird magical stuff in here. But yeah, so she's giving the information of like the Arrowhead sloop, and the Slick Scala Skylar tap room, which of course Ali would know where it is because he's from this area.
What was the slick one called again? Slick.
Scale. Let's do copy and paste because I can't pronounce this.
Oh, Skylar.
Okay.
Slick Skylar.
I thought you were trying to say like slick scholar, like it's one of those like sleazy sounding names.
Slick Scylla Tavern. Slick Skyla. I don't know how to say that. Slick Scylla.
Yeah. Again,
What's the
it's
other
one of
place
those.
called?
What does
And
it
the
even
Arrowhead
mean?
Oh, the
was the
Arrowhead.
name of the boat where Gord was meeting.
Gordo.
And I'm not pronouncing his name because I'm just pronouncing it God because I can't pronounce it any other way. It's totally not God. It's not that.
Oh,
several
so
other
guys,
letters in there.
lore drop, because I had to look up what Scylla was a supernatural female creature with 12 feet and 6 heads on long snaky necks, each head having a triple row of shark-like teeth, while her loins were girdled by the heads of baying dogs.
All right, that went off the rails.
Okay, that went a bit sideways. But doesn't have a pronunciation guide. That's the important part.
I never understand those ones because they always put the weird symbols above them that I don't know what they mean anyway. So I'm like, how is this helping me?
It doesn't have the phonetic there.
So you do find your you do now know where the boss's brother's going to be, or at least he's going to be today.
This afternoon.
What are you going to do?
I think the boss's brother is definitely going to be able to help us get to the boss. So we should go definitely hang out at another pub.
Time to go to the old tap room, right? Seems like our kind of place.
It's not our fault. It's next to a pub.
So, Tayla thinks that. Okay, so
I'm assuming we've now left the magic shop.
Yep.
Yes.
so I think maybe we should try and go undercover for this one.
Yeah, you know what? That's a great idea. We definitely should go undercover. I'm gonna take my badge and, well,
Throw it
I was
into the
gonna
water.
throw it away, but
Hoik it off the
time to
top.
go undercover.
Might come useful later.
Yeah, right. I think I you know what? I'm gonna think better of that.
It'll turn up at the most opportune time when you need the most, just randomly.
I know, when she spends all of the hero points that she's got left.
So
Yeah, I think we should go undercover, and then. I mean, do you think we should try and? Do you think, aside from going in undercover, should we just be regular people, or should we or use the afternoon to make washboards and pretend we're already part of the gang?
Pretty
And
sure
to
we
say
can
that we're
buy
new
them.
recruits.
They probably have some washboards in that curio shop.
did she?
Probably not something she would have, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say because they keep stealing them from people, so it's like I thought there's actually a supply shortage of washboards in the area.
Limited resource in the docks.
Yeah.
That's why they all smell of fish.
Yeah, so I think
Maybe if we try to pretend, because they don't have a specific hideout, and I don't know if they have. Well, we don't know if they have any sort of initiation ceremony or anything, but we could pretend to be new.
Right here.
You can.
Aside from the fact that we put our faces on the newspaper.
That could be an issue.
That could be a very big issue.
Your faces are drawn on the newspaper.
Yeah, I'm sure there's not many halflings that hang out with cat people around the town that we could be mistaken for.
do I have a spell that can change my appearance?
Most
I must
likely.
now go browsing for my spells.
Well, are you going there to arrest, or are you going there to try to subterfuge? That's the thing.
I think we're going for
Subterfuge.
subterfuge,
Yeah,
Or
that's right.
yeah, I think it's subterfuge because we're trying to find out where the boss is. I think that's what our goal is, guys. What was
have
our
no
goal?
idea. I
Or
don't
you
know.
could
I
arrest
don't know.
and then use that as
Yeah.
bargaining.
It's her brother. I think we can arrest him.
That's the two options that I can think of.
I say we just go and we just deal with what's there. Let's just move. Let's go. Let's go to the tap room. Wait, is it the tap room we're going to? We're going to the place by the tap room.
There's a boat next to the tap.
All right, okay, let's go to the boat. Let's go to the boat. We'll figure it out when we get there. Don't worry about it. This is this is a police emergency.
Of course, police emergency.
Yeah.
Oh, Sherain, I even have a spell for cheating at gambling.
Oh, don't teach it to Shane.
I need it. I need that one.
Don't
too.
need it.
You
Do
really
not-
need to become a cleric.
Yeah.
So it's nearly okay. It's got a pre-written time here, so we're just assuming this is the time you arrive. Because it's nearly dusk when the agents arrive on scene. The Arrowhead is docked at an unlit patrolled marina alongside a number of small vessels. Fewer than a dozen mariners mariners mill about in the marina and strictly mind their own business. As you approach, can I have a perception check from someone?
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it. Ready? Here we go. Come on, give me a good one. Yeah,
nice.
that's pretty good. Pretty good. I
Okay.
see it all.
You
I
see,
see
well,
it all.
I wouldn't say all, but as you approach, you see three figures. One you believe would be Gord, stealthily milling about a ship, bringing storage crates up from the, bringing up storage crates, cracking them open with crowbars, tossing out extracted goods into a heap on the docks. They look like they're robbing the place.
Okay. Hey, it looks like they're gonna. Looks like they're doing what we should be doing right now.
Oh,
Are they arresting themselves?
Oh, yes, that's what they're doing. I can
so
see
Tayla
our
was like,
view.
she thought the lady was telling us that, oh yeah, Gord's gonna be hanging out at the Arrowhead Sloop, and she thought it was like a ship restaurant, and he would just be having dinner in like a ship tavern kind of thing. And now that she's like seeing this happen, she's like, oh, she meant he was robbing the ship. Like, oh, this isn't what I thought would happen, guys.
Right, do we arrest them? No?
I mean, we're catching them in the act. There's just 3 of them, and everyone else is sort of like not doing anything.
Yeah, we should sneak up on them. Sneak up on them and catch them.
So I think, do I have... Oh, I thought I had like a... What sort of spell do I have that might make light? I've got cantrip. That's not nearly as like... I wanted to make like a spotlight.
Daylight? Is that a spell?
I looked up light, but all that's coming up is like fairy fire and stuff. So maybe I don't have access to it. But maybe fairy fire would be good because it lights them up, I think. All creatures in the area when you cast a spell are limned in a colorful, heatless fire of a color of your choice. Range is 120 feet and it's a 10-foot burst. Yeah, she could light them up, and then
I can light them up in a non-fiery burning way, to clarify, and then we can be like, you're under arrest.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. It's like turning on the lights. You know when you
Yeah.
hide, and then when you do the final takedown, you flip on the bright lights and you go grab them. Ooh yeah, this is very professional. Wow. Okay. See, this is what happens when you don't plan.
Okay. Again, this is like a totally different scenario to what I thought we would be coming across. I thought it was a restaurant.
Oh yeah, Tayla is. Oh gosh, my screen is in the way. Oh, there's a map. I didn't even realize there was a map because I have my
Oh,
character
because your screen was in the way. Oh, wait, there's a map. Oh my god.
All right, so let me just have. Yeah, I can.
I did believe that Sherain did say sneaking.
Yeah. I'm definitely sneaking. Definitely sneaking.
So I'll do this role because, hey, it's more
Alright.
fun.
That's right.
Oh, you have Aracy's token.
Yes, I've got that as well set up for you.
Aracy, not Ezarek, though.
Oh, have I? Oh, really? Yeah, give me a moment.
You come out at night.
Give me a moment, I'll get that. Where see that one? There. There you go. Done. Okay, so Sherain starts sneaking forward, creeping.
Here I go. Creeping.
Yeah, it is. There is light around, but it's all that wash light where you can't see really great details because it's on dusk, but you can still see enough.
Here we go. I'm creeping. Hiding around these
So we're
boxes.
moving 4.
Anybody else? Anybody else coming?
Yeah.
Sneaking.
Yeah, we'll all sneak, I suppose.
Okay, I'll do the sneak rolls for everybody else then.
I was gonna say, are we following Sherain's lead, like with your?
Yeah, that's
feet?
right. I can do the quiet
Yeah, don't you have
allies.
you have a sneaky feat.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait. This is it right here. It is called Quiet Allies. And I will click it once I can see it. There's so many. There we go.
Okay. It's quite allies. You're skilled at moving with a group when you notice when you are avoiding notice your allies follow the expert. So following the expert, yes. So it runs off the lowest, I believe.
Yeah.
But the lowest gets your I think it's about +5 or 7.
You and those allies roll a single stealth check using the lowest modifier.
My modifier is
rolling
3.
7.
Yeah. I know it's Tayla.
Okay,
Alright.
fine.
Alright, so then
No,
instead
it's
of
fine.
33 or I guess instead of whatever you rolled, it's whatever.
But she gets
Everyone
bonuses
else
from
gets
you.
Yeah.
I was rolling, so
Oh, sorry. Well, then take whatever you rolled. I just wanted to roll something.
yeah. Okay. So you're sneaking up and you're following the leader, and Sherain's kind of guiding you on how to, like, where the shadows are and pulling you in as you're about to step out, and just keeping you nice and quiet as you start moving up.
Excellent. And then when we get close enough, I assume that we'll just drop the light on him and say, "Oi, you're nicked."
So you move up to the barrels. I'll move Tail up to the barrels as well. The boats next to you that are tied off to the dock, they're tied together, and you see there's another ship just off the map, past the rowboats. Oh, thanks, Polly.
No problem.
Didn't even see them come in. Both of them. So yes, you move in. What are you doing?
Yeah, let's get that spotlight. I reckon that's the next
From
thing.
here?
Yeah, if they're in range, like I can't see them going anywhere else.
Well, there's a plank that goes, a boarding plank
I
that
was gonna
goes
say,
between.
Yeah.
My main concern was like if they kick the plank.
It'd be a jump, but
They wouldn't actually. Even if they kick the plank, it's not like a motorboat where they can just go. Vroom!
No,
So
no, it's a large sailing ship.
they're not going to be able to
In
just
port.
like pull away.
That's docked. Like
in port.
Yeah.
So assume that there's ropes between the dock and the ship holding it there.
Okay.
And an anchor, and the sails still up, not down, and ready for sail.
They're gonna make a getaway, and we're just gonna be like, "Oh, damn it!"
Have
we
you
wanted an
seen?
awesome boat chase.
Haven't you seen? What's it? The pirate movie where he actually gets the enemy to actually get the ship ready, and then kicks them off the ship, so it's ready for them to sail.
Yeah.
That's how it's. Yes.
All right. So, okay,
Taylor's gonna look at Ari because it sounds like he knows what to say. So it's like,
Yeah.
all right.
So as soon as you cast a light, I'm going to jump up on these boxes and just be like, "Oi, you!"
All right. So
then Tayla is going to kind of hop her little ears up over the edge so she can kind of see where she needs to cast, and she's gonna cast Fairy Fire.
On all of
And
them.
she's gonna cast it in it's a 10-foot burst, so it should
Mhm.
hit those 3.
Okay. So you jump up, cast Fairy Fire. I'm just actually going to get a token for that. What does Fairy Fire do? If you can press that, please.
I did. Is it not coming up?
I'm not looking there. So describe what it does.
Oh, okay, so all creatures in the area are suddenly like coated in this like harmless light that just kind of sticks to their skin, and for Tayla it probably glows like a lovely green Edgewatch colors because hey. So heatless fire of a color of your choice for the duration. The duration is 5 minutes. Shoot. Why does it say one? Oh man, One willing living creature? Why are they willing?
Hey,
And why is it saying healing stuff?
Yeah, that
What?
looks like it's yet again not correct.
I mean, can you just
Because it says
make it
one
yourself?
one willing
What?
creature, and then it says a 10-foot burst. Yeah, let's look
Yeah,
up.
hold on a second. Let's look it up.
up.
So,
Okay, so when what the hell? So when I look at it on Nethys, as well as in just my spell list, it just says all creatures in the area when you cast a spell are limbed in colorful, heatless fire of a color of your choice for the duration. Visible creatures can't be concealed while affected by fairy fire. If the creatures are invisible, they are concealed while affected by fairy fire rather than being undetected. And it says it's a range of 120 feet, 10-foot burst. Doesn't say anything about targets.
Yeah,
I mean, the
something's
target
going
must
on.
be yourself, right?
Well, you can get both of those in the 10-foot burst, both the washboat dogs, and leave Gourd out, or Gourd but without getting any of the others.
Huh.
So which one?
I think sorry, did you say I could get two if I have gourd or not?
Gourd by themselves, because you won't be able to reach the others, or you can get the other two and leave Gourd.
I'd probably focus on gourd being the main one that we're trying to arrest.
Okay. So, as you throw down the fairy fire, hitting Gourd but not the others. And Ari, do your.
Yes, so Ari will jump up on the boxes and scream at. What's his last name? I should yell that as well. Gord Joan, you're nicked for robbing this boat and being a lad that's not very nice to people. And what else? Gang warfare.
And the reaction goes from the fairy fire to, oh crap, it's the cops! And suddenly a smoke bomb goes off. And as the smoke clears, what turns up from underneath is a giant demonic
Quite a trick.
wolf-like creature.
Oh.
And let's show a picture, shall we?
All right, let's see it. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, well, you're doomed, Demon.
Is the
Wow,
is
that?
the Melanamon covered in the fairy fire? Like, is it gourd or no?
Is not covered in fairy fire. Actually, you don't see Gourd. You don't see Gourd immediately. And when this creature erupts out of the smoke, you see this, like, it's almost like a dust or sand start emanating from him. And there's also like flies and other things just starting to swarm and come out from outside of it. The two washboard dogs just drop to the ground.
Dead?
You don't know.
You won. It's over.
But they
Okay.
they drop to the ground. Let's do initiative, shall we?
Let's do it. What? I don't care. We're gonna. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna take this demon down. No problem.
And there's a reason why it is called a demon, by the way.
Is this initiative with perception?
Perception or stealth, whichever you want to do,
Oh,
or intimidation, actually, for Ari,
Yeah,
because
cool.
that works because that is exactly what you're doing.
That is exactly what I was doing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. All right, here we go.
Okay, so We have 30, 29, 37. And let's go to a break.
Looking at my spells so intently, going, what can I do?
So yeah, this was one of the things that we were going to come anyway. But with a demon, I'm not going to have the break afterwards because it could be a substantial fight.
Right.
Chibi, I hate you for using fairy fire. You'll find out soon. After the break, you'll find out. I've got to try to figure out how I'm going to play this, which is also why we're taking the break. Because of the damn fairy fire. Bastards.
I just needed look, it was either that or if I had daylight, it was going to be daylight.
Daylight would have been better.
Well, fairy fire was the first one.
Daylight would have been better. Would have been much better.
For you, not for us.
For me, yeah. Absolutely.
We don't care about you.
Absolutely. But yes, we'll be back soon. Stick around. We'll have more of this, and we'll have the unexpected encounter, which is actually what the title of the show was about. I'll describe as you went, oh shit, the cops. He throws down that hookah onto the ground, smashes open, and the smoke comes out of it. And then when the smoke disappears, there's this thing there.
Demon genie.
Closer than you think.
Unexpected encounter.
Pretty much spot on, actually. Yes, a demon genie. Pretty much. We'll be back shortly. Stick around. Welcome back. We are in a little bit of a situation with an unexpected encounter with a melodemon. So it's not actually a genie of sorts or demonic genie, but it is a thirst demon.
A what?
A thirst demon.
What?
Yeah. So, Ari, you actually
like
go
you're gonna go
first. Let's straight into this.
Yep. All right. One action. Move 25 feet to next to the plank, and then take my other two actions to ready an action to yoink the plank out if the demon walks on it, and try and drop it into the water below.
Okay. So you're readying an action to yank the plank.
Yeah, to try and
Okay.
drop the plank away.
Can I get a perception check, please?
Sure thing. Perception.
13. You notice something strange up here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that the glowing green?
There's some strangeness in the atmosphere there, almost like a will-o-wisp or something moving.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. No, I don't have any spare actions to point that out. So
You don't.
Sherain. That's my turn.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna move toward. Okay, so I guess my job is to find this person that I can't see.
Yeah.
If you
What?
wanted to.
Are you any good at jumping onto boats?
The boat is higher. The game plan goes upwards,
Yeah.
so that in itself
I
is
mean,
a hard issue.
All right, so is there any? Okay, so let's say I move here. 1, 2, or 5, 10, 15, 20.
Or you could run up a rope that's connecting the boat to the dock.
Ninja style.
Okay, so how do I get from here to here?
See where there's pylons, like the tops of the pillars here? and
Yeah.
one right next to you. That's where they connect to the boat. I would say the ropes.
All right. So I'm gonna.
But that'd
I'm
be a
gonna-
risk.
Well, yeah. I'll like use my next action to like jump on this rope here and try to cross onto the boat.
Okay, so this will be a very hard balance check, very hard acrobatics check.
Okay. Well, let's give it a shot here. All right. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Whoa! I think
do it, Sherain.
With a
Good,
35,
I think that's pretty good.
with a 35, you slackline the rope across as it's moving underneath you, going side to side, and you move across up to the ship.
Okay, and then my last action, I'm gonna take cover. I'm gonna try to like hide around. I'm gonna try to hide next to like the edge of the boat, just to try to get a little bit of extra, AC.
The wind is almost ripping at you right now. There's this foul intenseness to the air that's just ripping around, and there's looks like a sand and there's dirt, and it's just ripping around this creature in the middle of it.
Okay, I'm taking cover.
Okay, you take cover. Sure. So now we go to Tayla.
Yeah. Okay, so she's going to use an action to pull out a vial of holy water. How many do I have left? That brings me down to 4 left. And I have a range of 500 feet with this, and it's a 20-foot burst. She's gonna huck it towards the maelstrom, towards the demon, and she's casting Holy Cascade.
Holy hand grenade.
Oh god.
So many
Perfect.
dices.
Yeah, that's a lot of dice.
Okay, so there's no attack roll. It's just just straight
It doesn't
damage.
Yeah, it doesn't really say.
But there's
It
a
just
basic
says-
reflex save.
Reflex. There you go.
There you go.
It
Let's see.
says-
Reflex of 26.
This is assuming it's displaying properly because now I'm wary of everything that I click.
A 32 is a
spell.
pass. It only takes 10 points of damage. Oh wait, so additional damage against undead.
And fiend.
And fiends,
I don't know
okay.
if it counts.
So it is a fiend. So it's
Oh.
yeah, it's a fiend. So half the first, half the second. I don't know what the 16 is about. Wait, 22 undead, 16 to fiends.
Damage
Okay.
to fiends, yeah.
So it's not undead, it's a fiend, so it's 5 plus 8. So 13. There we go. It seems annoyed, and by the way, we didn't do Ezrek's go initiative, by the way.
Oh.
We'll just do stealth, because he was stealthing at the time. I'm not used to doing initiative for characters. There we go, stealth. Okay, 22 in initiative, so he goes last anyway. So if that's all your actions, is there anything else you want to do?
I used all 3.
Okay, all 3 actions. The creature doesn't move, but it looks at Ari, and it just snarls, and the snarl and the sound that comes from it is just repulsive, and so it gets underneath Ari's skin, and let's do a spell. Can I get a DC saving throw? Will save, please.
Oh, yes.
Now I got to work out how many. Ooh.
Oh, hang on. I've got that item of something, don't I? Iron talisman. Can't remember what it does. And all it's telling me is this small shield like medallion.
Okay, so you fail the saving throw.
Yep.
You take. I've got to go through this. Failure. I hate this. I should have. Yeah, I really hate this one.
Oh, Well, I will, use my reaction to trigger that Iron Medallion, which gives me a +2, but I don't know if it will do anything.
No, you still fail.
If
still
the
fail.
outcome is I fail, you get a success instead.
Are you sure?
That's what the Iron Talisman says.
Is it will save against fear? It's not a fear
Yeah.
effect.
Oh, is it only versus fear?
Yeah,
Okay.
against fear effect. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so you take. This is a weird spell. It's like per level, so I've got to work this out really badly. So that's 10d4.
Sounds
So add these
already.
together. That's really low. You take initial 19 points of damage.
Mhm.
And I'm probably doing this wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm doing this wrong. And you also take 10 points of damage. As all of your, like, it's if like you've had this really big night of drinking and you're just, all your joints are just in pain and agony, and your body's starting to twist and turn, and everything you do, every muscle is in pain. Everything is in pain. By the way, that last one is persistent.
That
Okay.
-10.
Is persistent damage.
Oof.
System damage.
So does that mean it happens every turn?
Yeah. So you've got that happening. And then it moves towards Sherain.
Okay.
No, actually, it steps back. It steps over to these two. What's Ezarek doing?
Well, what can Ezarek do?
Yeah, what is Ezarek? Oh, it doesn't Ezarek like preempt. It's part of his
He
it's
devised
part of
a
his
stratagem.
investigation. It's all about his investigation. So he does this. He looks at
Devise a
the demon
strategy.
and devises a strategy for the demon.
Or, okay, devise a
Okay.
stratagem for.
But
roll
that's
a
for when
d20.
he. Yeah, that's
Oh, is
when
that
he's
for when
rolling
he
to
attack?
attack. So
Oh,
it
is
doesn't
that
No,
when
you
he
can also
attacks?
use it for skills as well.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Anytime this turn.
Yeah, well, he may as well do that.
So roll a d20.
Yep. D20. 7.
Okay,
so,
So that's an action, and then
that's an action. Does he want to recall knowledge, maybe?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
he'll
he's
have a
good at
look at the
that.
demon and try and figure out what it is. He's probably
Okay.
good at that.
So I'll do that one for you, because that's... Do that there. Which one is it? Trying to find it. So many bits and pieces here. There. He doesn't know exactly what it is, but he does say that do not go into its aura. It looks bad. And it's obviously a demon. So that's about all the information I'm going to give. So that's 2 actions. You got a third.
Uh,
do we move him
Move-
closer
move
to the
him
edge
closer.
in case the guy tries to make a run for it? If he tries to jump over the edge of the
Yeah.
ship?
so Ezarek will just move up next to me, I suppose.
Oh, I meant sorry. Like, if you move him, like, I don't know where the invisible guy is going to run. If he tries to do a runner, for sure.
Move Ezarek back. Yeah. There'll be like a rope there, some ropes of those things. So yeah, we'll move him over to here.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Okay. So do the movement if you need.
Oh, I can control him.
You should be able to.
Yep, okay, cool. I just didn't know if I could.
Okay. And at the end of the round, before you start a new one, Sherain,
Yes.
A glowing energy starts rushing towards you.
Okay.
What do you do?
All right.
Oh, you, you can't really react, actually.
I'm taking cover.
You're taking cover. Glowing energy rushes toward you. Feel this right next to you as it leaves the ship.
Whoa. You see that glowing energy?
And Tayla, you watch it.
Oh, it's
Going
gone.
towards the other one. Oh my god, how much movement?
And you can see the ship move under
Yeah.
when it goes onto it, and it's moving and it's starting to bob around. So, that's one thing that's happening. Back to the start of the round, Ari.
Do I take persistent damage at the start of the round or the end of the round?
End.
End of my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yep. Okay then. Move action to get down into the boot.
Can I get a balance check, please?
Balance check. Sure thing.
So acrobatics. Oh, as you jump down, it starts moving quite fiercely. It's kind of stable, but it's not really at the same time. You feel that there's something else here, and there's that glowingness in front of you.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try and grab the glowing.
Okay. Roll d20
So-
first.
Roll just a straight d20.
Okay. Roll your grab. Okay. So you grab at the person at the glowingness inside. Can I get a reflex save? Oh, balance check, please.
Balance check.
Okay.
Nice.
So you grab, you fall down, but you don't fall off.
Okay. So I'm prone.
You're prone. You're prone in the boat, but you don't fall out of the boat.
And I
This is
don't
the better
grab
of the two.
any. I don't grab onto anything.
You don't grab onto anything.
Did I even get close to the glow, or did I just pass through the glowing?
No.
Fall into the glowing.
You grabbed at something. You know something's there, but you
Okay.
didn't connect with anything in the grab. And
Okay.
by not connecting, you fall into the boat.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then last action to stand.
Last action to stand. Okay. Sherain,
Okay.
back on the boat.
Well, all right, I'm back on the boat, and that light thing went off to out to nowhere, I guess. So, what do I do here? Do I go in and try to fight it? Sure, why not? Here we go.
Ezarek did just tell you not to go into its aura.
Oh,
Ezarek would have been like, don't go into its aura.
all right, okay, all right then. I guess I'll delay.
To do what?
No, I'm just gonna delay. I don't.
Are
know
you
what
just
to do.
delaying? Okay.
Well,
We'll move to
no.
Tayla.
Okay, I'll just delay. Yeah, screw it.
I'm trying to see. I'm gonna try and God, I wasn't prepared for it to be my turn so quickly.
Oh,
Ah,
I should have taken damage, right?
Yes.
10
Minus
damage at the end.
10?
Yes.
It's got a range of 60 feet. So since I know the effects of my fairy fire spell, I'm going to use 2 actions to cast Daze at the sparkly lights.
Okay.
So
Basic saving
we'll
throw.
save DC 26, hopefully trying to stun them a bit. And it also deals damage.
Oh, come on. It's not bringing up the sheet. Oh. So I'll do a roll and add bits to it. Couldn't bring up the character sheet, sorry. You don't know the effect.
And then I'll I'll use. I guess I'll use my movement to kind of start coming around this way so I can help support and be like, "You got this, Sherain!"
Doing great. Doing great. Everything's just terrific.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Oh god, it moves very quickly.
Whoa, there it goes.
Actually, no, it's better to do this.
Oh, I'll grab Ezarek in it too.
Yeah. Can I get a... No, it's actually starting round. We do that. Sherain, you see it first because you're the one like delaying, watching, waiting for something to happen.
Right.
It just phases out of existence
Whoa.
and then comes back into existence on the dock behind Tayla, Ari. And you can see that whirlpool, that miasma, that the whirlwind around it is going to affect all of them. And there, by the way, I'll click on the spell of what it just did. Done. And then it attacks Tayla from behind.
Oh god.
Oh, which one's better? It tries to bite Tayla from behind.
Okay.
A 26 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
22 points of damage.
Oh,
Can I get a saving throw, please?
What kind?
Fortitude.
I
Would-
would like to re-roll. I
I was
feel like
about
if
to
you get
ask.
it. Come on, Tayla. Come on. Puff out your fur and resist whatever this is.
I did worse.
Oh,
Do you want to
That's-
say about rerolls?
Oh, that's... Yay.
At least you're using them.
Mistake number 3.
wait, no, does it work? Because it was triggered by a spell. I don't think it works
I don't
on.
know.
No, I don't think it works on saving throws. Damn.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't.
Cool.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, put that deck down.
For,
Put
for
it
the
down.
attacks, yes. For spell attacks, maybe, but not for saving throws. Okay. This is not good, by the way.
It's great. What do you
Puffing
think?
out her fur does not work for saving throws, guys. Only
No.
works for heals. Only heals.
No. Okay, so you feel the evilness just rack through, like the bite gets through the fur, gets through your skin, and you just feel this corruption moving through your body quickly at that. A taint of corruption moving through your body. You take an additional 10 points of negative damage through your body, and you are like, you're racked with thirst. You are like, you feel like you haven't drank for weeks. You're in a desert. You are just, you're fatigued too.
Oh. Let's see. Let's use that fancy new conditions thing. Fatigued. -1 status penalty to AC and saving throws. So that would be -2.
Mm-hmm.
Can only recover from fatigue after a full night's rest.
There's other conditions because this is a different factor. It's Ezarek's go.
Okay, so Ezarek will.
Do a saving throw, fortitude, please.
Okay, can I bring up his sheet?
Should be able to.
Yep, cool.
Shift double click on the token.
Yeah,
We'll bring it up
yeah,
for
that's
you.
what I did. Fortitude save for Ezarek.
A 32 passes.
All right, so he's going to do his roll a d20.
A 9. Does he want to use that 9 for something?
Well, we'll see. Probably not. Because then he's going to move into a flank and attack. It's probably the best thing I can think of. He's already in the
Yep.
aura, so
He's
we
already in the aura.
may as well just do that. And so then,
His mouth is drying out in the aura.
I don't know what he normally attacks with.
Rapier.
Rapier.
I think.
Rapier.
So we're not used to having the Ezarek being used by other players because Game Reaper's pretty much always been here. I think he's only missed one other episode. Okay.
All right. So that's a 5. So that's going to get a reroll. Can I spend his rerolls?
Well, you can spend it. I'll let you spend his reroll.
Well, that's where you could use the 9, isn't it?
Or you could
that
use the 9 instead of the 5.
Okay. I
Five.
use the 9 instead of the 5. Yeah. Okay. Use the 9 instead of the 5.
Which brings it up to what, 28?
27.
It misses.
Don't tell me a 28.
Is it
hit.
flat-footed between Tayla and Ezarek? Is that
yeah,
how
And-
it's easy?
And as the rapier comes in, the demon spins around on its haunches, as if anticipating the attack from behind, and swipes at Ezarek. Saving throw,
Oh,
please.
jeez.
Fortitude.
Hiroki. You know,
That is a failure.
wow.
Ezarek takes 3 negative damage. Negative energy damage, and is fatigued.
He's fatigued.
1.
1.
So, as soon as it's my turn, I want to undelay.
Yeah, you can underlay at any point now.
Okay.
Underlay.
Underlay.
So we'll put you up to 37.
Okay.
So 38.
At the top of the round.
Top of the round.
Oh, is that how you take first spot in initiative?
that's just Sherain's thing.
That's just
I'll
Polly.
go first.
Polly has to have all the initiative, all the decks, the improved
That's right.
initiatives,
Yeah, because I got to be first. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, that's just the rules.
and only playing human characters.
That's right.
hmm
I'm not all that creative. So is it my turn now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
You underlay after Ezarek
All right.
fails to attack.
All right, so I'm going to try to go down that rope again. But now
Okay.
I'm in a higher ground, so it's going to be easier for me to zip on down, right?
You could jump. You believe that the other person jumped.
All right, I'll jump.
Like the floating sphere of color jumped.
Okay.
You heard the landing on the other side. So jump is in athletics again. Oh, sorry, acrobatics or athletics for the jump.
Acrobatics, if you'll
Yeah.
let me, because it's way better for
Yeah.
me.
No problem. Even with a 4, you jump down.
All right, woo! Okay, so now I'm going to take another step right here, and then I'm
Yeah.
going to hit him with my sword, yo.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yes!
A 33 is a
Yeah.
hit.
That'll be a hit. Okay, so 13 damage plus you have 8 sneak attack damage plus 5 bleed damage.
Checking immunities. Not but good.
Take that. 21 plus 5.
I just found something else there which I'd add in. And 5. Okay.
That's my turn.
Fantastic. Is it ending as well? Let's see. No. Okay, good. Ari. Saving.
Did the mist guy, the glowing man, get a go? No.
Oh yeah, the glowing man. The glowing man. You see the glowingness.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
It's. I'll say no. With the mist actually starting to affect you.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll say no to this. And the glowing man, or the glowing something, you're assuming it's the person, Gord, jumps from the boat, and you see the other boat start moving as the glowiness floats
As he
and
runs across.
runs across and starts running up or climbing up the ship on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And he essentially goes off map.
All right, so I'll spend an action to get back up onto the dock. Do you
Can I
me
get
to
a
make
fortitude, please?
Yep. Come on, this is my good one.
And that's kind of what you needed too. So you have a dry throat, but it's not affecting you as badly as it looks to be Tayla.
Excellent. All right, and then we will give him a punch for 30.
With the flanking, yes. Without it, wouldn't have been it.
Excellent. And then for my last action, we'll go with the combat grab, because I have to have made a first attack, and now I'll do the combat grab. So that is another hit.
Mm-hmm.
So combat grab. He is grabbed. He's
Okay.
grappled.
He's grabbed by you. Tayla, what are you doing?
Not feeling so good. She is going to.
And I take 10 damage.
And you take 10 damage, yes.
Yeah, she is going to kind of. She is torn between going to apprehend the guy because this was meant to be a very easy arrest, and we're losing the guy, and we need to capture him. And then this thing is in their faces, and she's going to.
This is a serious threat to the docks.
It is. But she doesn't want to come away from this empty-handed. But she is going to slam her greater staff of healing down on the ground, and as she does, blossoms seem to grow in the area around her, and she's casting soothing blossoms to try and help with any persistent damage affecting anyone within a 10-foot area.
Nice.
Yeah, let me just mark that off. And then she is.
So there goes the racking pain.
She is going to
There's the minus 10 damage every round. It's gone.
she's going to then pat Ari on the shoulder and it's like, you got this, and she's going to do a level 5 one action heal on you.
Are you allowed to cast in combat and hand-to-hand? No, there's no attack of opportunity for that. Anyway, you're healing. Yep. 22.
Nothing like the old days of concentration checks and everything.
I know.
22 heals. Thank you very much.
Okay, so this is a fun one. You, Ari, I'll give you the option. Are you staying or are you going? I'm not telling you what. Are you staying or going? 5, 4.
Going.
Okay.
Oh, that kind of going.
I wasn't telling you what, but that.
Yeah. I had a quick think and figured it out. I'm grappling him and he's teleporting.
And do I have any one action or something? I think I do. No, I think we'll just strike at Ari. Try to bite. Okay, so 37 to hit.
Oh, that's going to be a crit.
50 points of damage.
Oh.
Sorry, 54 points of damage.
Holy moly.
Plus, can I have a saving
Fort
throw,
save.
please? Fort
Fort
save.
save.
Yeah. Passed again. do the 15. Doesn't recover, takes 5 bleeding.
Actually, that's a crit success. Whenever I succeed on fort saves now, they're crit successes. Because I'm Juggernaut.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for the 5 gift subs. That's a huge amount.
Wow.
Thank you. Just want to see who.
Nice. Thanks, Ethernaut. What's up?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Ethan,
Ethernaut.
thank you very much.
Lowen Ross, fantastic. He's actually one of our players. E-Guy, one of our players. Not going to pronounce that name because I'll probably get in trouble. Dill, I don't know who that is. And Frisbee Flamingo, is one of the new people I think who started watching us recently. But thank you for the gift subs. That's awesome. Thank you so much. That also means everyone will be on max. Because, yeah, of reasons and stuff. Just make sure everyone is on max now. Wrong button. There we go. Everyone's on max. There we go. That's rerolls, that is. Thank you so much. Muchly appreciated. So yes, Ari's got hurt again. 54 points of damage. And Ezarek.
Alright,
Ezarek. Yeah, I should be looking at his sheet as well, because he has spells, doesn't he?
Not many.
Yeah. He does have haste. That is always a good spell.
Use an extra action.
Sure does. I got up to how many creatures? Oh, it's only one creature.
Mm-hmm. Are you checking for healing? Chibi.
Yeah. That did not sound like nice sounds coming from Ari getting hit.
Ezarek will step, and then he will cast. How do I see how many actions the spell is? Oh, 2 actions.
2 actions.
Yeah. Yep, cool. He will cast haste onto Sherain.
Nice. Nice. What does that give me?
An extra action.
Woohoo! Sick. All right. I'm excited.
And it lasts
Give it to
for a minute. Awesome.
Oh,
Okay.
forever. Okay.
Or for as long as Sherain lives.
Extra action for stride or strike actions only, though.
Yeah. So extra movement
Okay.
or extra strike
I'll
only.
take it. I'll take it.
And it's your go now.
My turn? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
The top of
I'm
the
gonna
round.
I'm going to take a step right here, and then I'm going to jump across again.
This is the 3rd round, I believe.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm jumping across. Oops, I rolled the wrong thing. Is that... Do I have to re-roll?
It's up to you.
Seeing your rolls, are you whispering to GM?
Yeah, so it must be. That's Whisper to GM still.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be a reroll if you want to use it, because that's not going to be enough.
Can I switch to use acro... Oh, screw it, I'll just use the same one. 23. What?
Okay, it's moved up to there. 23. You're on, like, you don't fall, but you're on there swaying. And, like, you don't fall,
Oh,
but
am I
you're still,
across?
you're not across. You're still in the middle, but you're swaying at the moment.
Okay, alright, so I'm using
You're
my
at one of those
balance.
times where, like, you're trying to regain your balance, you try to control it, but you can't go forward and you can't go back because you just need to get control first.
Okay.
So I've done
then I-
slacklining. It's really annoying.
So I'm gonna try to balance my way across, and boom! Come on now.
Now you
That's
can
it.
move through. Yep.
All right. Yes.
So it took you an extra action,
Oh,
I think she got the
stole
extra
it.
action from the haste.
which you got the extra action from the haste.
All right. So, but now I can't do anything, right? I can only. Let's see how that was like 3 actions I've already
You
used.
still got
No,
haste.
two actions if used, so you can still move and attack.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'll move right here, and I'll attack.
Okay.
Ready?
You ready?
You're flat-footed.
Still got to hit me.
Boom!
Miss.
Take that. No way. No
Way.
shot. All right. I'll re-roll. Oh, I missed anyway.
Missed again. It's a demon. It's got a high AC.
Oh, that's fine. It's all good.
So you strike at it and miss. Ari, you've now got an ally. Can I get a fortitude save, please?
Yes, you can.
Okay, still passing this.
Yeah. It's going to be hard for Ari. He's a fort master. But,
Oh, no, you
okay.
can still fail these.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
yeah. You've just been rolling high.
Oh, how bogus. Okay, now it's time to try and knock this guy out with a dazing blow. 30's probably going to miss, so
It's a miss.
I'm going to have to re-roll that. Is even worse.
Still a miss.
Rerolls are horrible.
High AC for
All
monsters.
right.
Awesome.
Okay, second attack, continuing with the dazing blow.
Mm-hmm. Still a miss.
Let's give that a re-roll.
Oh, re-rolling that one too.
There we go.
Finally hit.
Look at all that green on the damage.
Yeah.
So target must succeed a fortitude save. Is that it?
Only on a crit.
Dazing blow. The target must save a fortitude save against my class DC,
Which is?
which is class DC. Where's that hide? Under my abilities. 25.
Now, it's possible him to fail, but he did just get a 41.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's a crit success and the creature is completely unaffected.
But he did
Alright.
hit for 14 points of damage.
I did hit for 14 points of damage, and so my last action is to demoralize it with an intimidate.
Will save, are you doing? Will save against what? Oh, no.
Against,
Oh, so you're doing against his will, is it?
oh, or is it a will? Oh, yeah. I'm not sure how.
No, your skill check against its will DC, it's a failure.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's a +1 because I can definitely use my muscles to increase its intimidation.
Failure.
And I don't. It's not a sailor, perchance, is it?
No.
I mean, it's on a boat because that would give me another +2. But no.
Let's
Oh,
see.
no, sorry, +1.
Tayla, it's your go.
Tayla is going to. I think I needed to move 15 feet to get within 30 feet of Ari. And then she's going to cast a level 5 2-action heal, 56 HP your way.
Okay.
Very much.
That's my 10.
Oh,
And she's like, after she's doing
Ari,
that, she's like looking over her shoulder, looking towards like, where's that glow going? Can I still see it?
I'm too late. He had a reaction which I missed. Bugger. Damn. Now I know what Sherain feels like, missing all the reactions.
Yeah, because Sherain should have been doing her
Oh, I gotta
reactions
remember
there
Yes.
as
now.
well.
Hold on.
I just remembered that one too.
What?
So, I do love this person's spells. So it takes 3 actions. 3 actions as it looks past Ari and Sherain that are near it, and sees unworthy of target. Sees someone that's should be taken up first, and motes of energy starts coming from, like, swirling around out of it and into that. It's almost like a dust-like sandstorm around it. But you can see these motes of energy start flying around. 1, 2, 3. You lose count of them. They're moving so fast, and they all fly out towards Tayla. I've got to calculate this out though. This is a big one. 3 plus There we go. Okay. So 36 points of damage as 9 magic missiles strike Tayla.
I'm not as bad as I could have been because I remembered as well that I gain HP for like healing others.
Yeah.
But damn!
That's its go. Ezarek, go.
Alright, Ezarek. He will.
Oh, got to
He's
do.
probably that's very slow movement, so he wants to move just to get up there. It's 2 actions just to get in there.
Mhm.
2 actions it is.
Oh, yeah, can I get a balance check, please?
Balance check from
Yeah.
Ezra.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
been doing all of them, but yes, running up the gangplank's a balance check as well.
Balance check on the acrobatics.
No problem.
No problem. Yep. You could use that roll on the attack now that he'll probably miss.
Devising a
Does he?
stratagem is another. Oh no, he's not devising stratagem. 33
Just going for it.
is a hit. 8 points of damage. And that's all 3 actions, I believe.
That is all 3 actions, yes.
Okay, moving on to round 4. Sherain, it's your go.
Okay, I am going to attack. You know what I mean? I'm just going to attack this guy right here. Ready?
Yeah.
With my sword.
Oh, saving throw, please.
Saving throw. What kind of saving throw?
Fortitude.
Fortitude. Okay.
Okay.
Sucker.
Pass it.
And I
Just.
also hit you, I assume.
You did hit
Yes.
16.
16 plus 3 for sneak attack. And you have 6 bleed damage.
Okay, so moving the 5 to 6 bleed.
So sorry. And now I'm gonna hit you again. Ready?
Try it.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna re-roll that.
As you. Okay.
I did it! Take that! 12 damage plus 10 sneak attack damage, 22 plus your 6 bleed that you already have.
Okay. Ari, unless that is
My
that all of
last-
them? Oh, you got
My
another one? Yep.
fourth action, I'm gonna use the take cover.
Taking
I'm gonna
cover.
kind of duck down.
There's nothing really to duck down behind. Taking
Duck
cover,
down
you need to
behind
actually
Ari.
have something
Fine,
to
I'll
take
try to
cover
hit you
behind.
again. Oh yeah, I'll be kind of like crouched behind Ari a little bit. I just need
That'll be a
plus-
move.
No, yeah, it's called take cover.
Well, no, as in you're beside Ari, you're not behind. You need something to actually cover behind.
Fine, I'm just gonna try to hit you again.
Okay.
Ooh.
As you try to hit, pick a card.
Ugh. All right, number 3.
Number 3. Also, can I get a saving throw, please? Fortitude. As he moves out of your blow and just slices you with his claws.
Ooh.
Fortitude 1. Sorry, fatigued 1.
Fatigued 1. You got it. You got it. I don't know what that does to me.
And you take 11 points of damage. And you're bleeding 2.
Fatigued 1. Bleeding 2.
And 11 points of damage.
Okay. So let's see. 11. Alright.
And there's more.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Okay. So, you actually cut yourself with the fumble.
I did. Huh?
And yet you're now bleeding. That's why you took 11 points of damage, and you're bleeding 2. You also are fatigued 1,
Okay. Got it.
and on top of that, you take 6 negative energy damage.
6 negative energy damage. Okay.
Yep.
I
Did
think
it.
you've still got an action because you only made 3 attacks. You've still got 1 action left. I don't think you
Those are
can
your haste.
attack again because you're haste, but you could like do something else. Pick its pockets.
I
It's
will.
got rags around it. It doesn't have pockets.
I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay. Ari, your go.
All right. Yet again, trying for those,
That's been off. Why has that been off? Oops, sorry.
dazing blows. And Sherain, you should have a reaction when I attack it, right?
Oh yeah. What?
If
I
you
Nice.
hit.
mentioned it. I didn't. Well, yeah. So I'll re-roll that, and I didn't mention it last round, but I'm mentioning it this round.
Yeah.
All right. Oh no. Okay. So first attack misses.
Second
With a
attack,
one.
card.
Oh no, this is that was the first attack. Yeah. So the first attack is the crit fail. So I'll take card 2, please. Let's all
Card
just
2.
fail against this.
Yeah, we're doing great. We're such. This is why we're still called rookies.
Okay. You've got as you strike in, somehow you've got like all that swirling energy of sand and everything. Oh, by the way, fort save. Swirling energy of sand and other things and passions running around you. God damn, you're still passing those. You're now deafened.
Deafened. Fantastic.
Yep.
No
So there you go.
idea what
Hands
that
to you.
does
You're
to me.
deafened. And I've got
Alright.
to take off that the hero point because you did re-roll to get the 21.
Yes, I did. So
Okay.
second attack.
Second attack.
There we go.
That's a
Sherain,
hit.
stab him.
All right, here we go. What? I couldn't wait for that. Here we go. Okay, opportune backstab. So sorry. Here
You've
it comes.
triggered your Sherain card.
Boom! Take that.
And a hit 2. 13 plus 3.
13
16.
plus. Yeah, 16. Take
Okay.
that.
And 12 from me.
Done. What
And
exactly?
a fort save to be knocked unconscious.
Sucks to suck.
What DC?
25.
It's failable, but 35 is a pass.
Uh-huh. Sure is. And last action. Intimidation's not working, so I don't really have anything else. I could power up my Fist of Justice for next round. That's what I'll do. I will use my key point to charge my fists with the power of law and go, Fist of Justice! Ah! For this whole 6 seconds.
Okay, that's embarrassing. Taylor!
You know what makes it worse is you can't hear yourself because you're deafened.
Yeah.
So you
So
don't
it's
even
even
realize
louder.
how loud you're being. Tayla is going to drop a heal on herself because she's not looking too great.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 69. And then I just
That's
what
over.
did I just do?
You did
I
too
went
much.
over?
87's your max.
All right.
So
Okay.
it's back to normal.
Oh, you did. Okay. And then I think I can barely make out that it looks like the demon does seem to be have taken a lot of hits from everyone. I think they've got it under control. And I think what I can make out, everyone seems to be okay health-wise. So Taylor's going to use her last action to start moving back towards these boats to try and follow after the glowy guy.
Okay.
That was 15. Does it take like an extra, like if I want to jump onto this one, is that an extra 10?
I'm taking that as an action. Because
Oh,
you've got
okay,
you
so-
kind of have to jump down and balance. It's a careful drop down.
All right, so I'll get up to there.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll go with it, please. Woo.
No.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. That's right. Yeah, one person. Yep.
Yeah.
No, you on this side.
Where was I? Yeah, I was on. Oh, okay. I'm
Ah!
hanging on over.
You're clinging.
You're clinging and hanging over nothingness. There's water beneath you.
Screaming at the top of my lungs.
Screaming. Justice punch. And strikes at Tayla. Tries to bite.
So does fatigued stack? So since I'm fatigued 2, does that mean I've got a -2 to my AC?
Yeah.
Okay. So my AC is currently 22.
If you use it on conditions, it should automatically count everything.
I don't know how
So if your
to
AC
count more.
if your AC is 22, I just rolled 41 to hit.
Oh,
So
God.
that was almost a double critical. Is that how it works?
Please no.
Almost beating your AC by 20. Only 40 points of damage. Oh, sorry,
Only.
plus 43 with the evil condition as well.
So mine's 43.
Yeah. Believe me, that was really low because the normal damage was almost higher. And that's its last action.
Okay. Fort save for me or anything, or
Yeah, fort save. Yeah. So with the fatigue, it does mention that you got minuses to that. So, that might be close.
so we 29, 28.
That's a fail. Take fatigue.
So an extra one.
Yep.
Can I actually put a counter on that fatigue status?
I think you should be able to.
open it up?
Yeah.
Display value. So I make 3.
3.
Ah.
Fatigued 3. And taking an extra 4 points of negative energy damage.
Sorry, how much extra?
4.
Okay.
And that's it. Let's just go.
Alright, Ezarek is gonna use one action to get back down off the boat and give you a balance check.
Yep. Yeah, that's a pass.
It's pass, good. Okay.
It's hard to fail these.
Yeah. And
Although
then,
I will say the gangplank's much easier to pass than the slackline rope, which Sherain's been doing.
yeah. But you gotta look cool, so. Ezarek will use second action to move up, and is that
Hey,
And Polly, you got 2
Right.
hero points.
I got one. It looks like.
Thank you for Neuro. Oh, 1 for Polly, 1 for Ari. Okay, I didn't.
Thank you, Nero.
I misread that.
thank you, Euro?
Thank you. Okay.
All right. Is his strategy a free action or an action?
It's an action.
It's an action. Okay, so he's just going to attack then because he's only got one action left. So he's just going to come up and.
And as you strike, he again moves out of the way and slices with his claws. Fortitude save, please. Fatigued and take d6 negative energy. Let's see. Oh wait, no. Fatigued 2 and take 2d6 negative energy. So you take a total of 8 points of negative energy, and Ezarek is now fatigued 2.
Yep. Well, no, he's now fatigued 3 because
Ooh,
he was already
okay, 3.
fatigued 1.
Okay. And again, like his throat's just dry, and he's just like he just feels like he hasn't eaten in days, or haven't drank in days. It just like he's drying out from the inside out. And that's Ezarek's Is that all of his goes? I think move.
Yeah, move, attack.
Yep.
Yep.
It's now round 5. Sherain.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna run across this plank then. It's easier. You said.
Yep.
5, 10. Do I have to roll for that?
Yes, but it's an easier roll.
Okay.
I think your mods might make it yeah. I don't think you can miss this one, but
All right.
you made it across without issue.
I'm gonna move here. I'd say that was about 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm gonna attack. Ready?
Ready.
Don't forget you're flat-footed. Oh yeah!
That's a
I'll
strike.
take that. So that's a total damage of 21.
And the bleed doesn't change.
All right, here we go. Here's another. Here's my last attack for you. Take that one. You're flat-footed.
It's a miss.
Oh no!
But he's used his reaction previously to Ezarek.
Oh, all right. Well, that's all I got for you.
Okay. Ari, your go.
Fist of justice.
I will say this.
And I finally.
If you punch, you will fall.
But no, because it doesn't end my grapple.
Because you can, it's like grabbing someone by the collar of their shirt and
Yeah,
then
I'm just
punching
wailing like this.
Okay. I'll say this then. You're going to need to spend at least 1 action this turn to get yourself to safety.
Okay, yep. End of the turn. Fist of justice. With a dazing blow attached.
Mm-hmm. It's a miss.
And that's a re-roll.
Reroll it is.
How's that a one?
That's a critical.
Oh,
Alright.
And that's positive energy as well from the Fist of Justice.
I went with law, but it should
Oh, positive
still be-
law.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter with these guys. I think they're chaotic evil, so should just
Splash.
oh,
What you are holding on to this creature as you give a big Fist of Justice. You're
well, if I fall anyway,
empowered.
no, we're gonna double punch. I'll just go fist of justice and just
No,
go,
you're
fall.
empowered. Your empowered glowing fist hits the creature. It shatters into a miasma of just dust and nothingness, and the sand that was ripping around starts falling to the ground, and you're not holding on to anything at all right now.
I'll just fall on. Woo!
And you hit the ground splashing. You hit the water underneath you splashing. But it does.
And then I just surface and just like justice.
Can I get a fortitude save as you hit, or reflex, to see if you actually take on any water? Do you think that's high enough?
No, but I'm not re-rolling it.
Okay. Yep.
Death by drowning.
No. It's just about taking on water.
Yeah.
But you're there. You killed it. You're in the water. What else? What are people doing?
Tayla's gonna heal herself and start bouncing across the things trying to get to the other ship to follow the guy. So,
Okay. So the chase is on.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a perception check, please?
Perception. I'm also a hunting cat folk.
You're a hunting cat folk. You have +2 circumstance, but I'm gonna have
Oh
to
wait,
check.
I rolled a 2. I want to reroll that. I only just looked at my roll.
Better. So 26 with your hunting cat folk ability. So you can see. Whoa.
Also healing, like I said.
Yeah. So you're healing while you're doing anything. Who are you healing? Just yourself?
Myself. Hold on. So, oh wait, that was again.
87.
I'll just change it. And then extra 4 to. Everyone looks almost full.
They're not.
Sherain looks like she's bleeding, so I'll say 4 HP to Sherain.
So
Okay.
that stopped my bleeding.
Stops you bleeding.
Okay.
Generally, when you're healed, that stops the bleeding. For the most part, some are specifically other things. But you're all still, like, those that are fatigued are still fatigued. You spot a suspicious-looking gentleman down in the docks, quickly moving between people, and you swear, oh, it looks like that Gord guy that ran off. It looks like the guy before he disappeared.
Yeah, I think Fairy Fire is 5 minutes. So
5 minutes.
probably still should be glowing.
Then you see a glowing person trying to move through the docks down the street, and the chase is on.
Well,
It's like, don't mind me, I'm just glowing.
Can fatigue people run? I think I'm the only one that can chase them, and I'm in the water.
Well, it said for fatigued, -1 to your AC and saving throws. Can't use exploration activities performed while traveling.
Whatever that means.
This could
I
get
like that
quite
jargon.
interesting, because this is specifically a chase scene from this point on. So, 5 rounds of combat. He starts a little bit further than you got away, a little bit more than you like, and let's move up the chasing gourd. So we should figure out where he is, because there's 5 rounds. Okay, so how chase scenes work is there are obstacles in your way, and you need to essentially accumulate a certain amount of chase points per obstacle to pass that obstacle as a group. And you need to try to catch. Or you need to get through enough to then catch. Does that make sense? So the first obstacle is the slippery dockside. So you have to, as your first initial obstacle is down the docks, and you start chasing through. But the docks themselves are slippery from the spray of water and from the dampness of the streets, which may be water, may be sewage, who knows? But that's what you're running on. So who wants to go first? This is everybody goes.
I go.
And how as well. How you avoid the slippery docks obstacles. The wettest portions of the docks, the dockside.
Okay, well, I guess I run after, and how do I avoid the slippy parts? I try
Balance.
to jump over whatever puddles I see, or I jump on the boxes, or
Okay, so that sounds like acrobatics. You're trying to dodge and trying to jump over and make your way through.
Yeah,
So
that's
do an
right.
acrobatics check. That's a pass.
Nice. What? Okay, so now what do I do?
Well, we wait for how's everyone else going.
Okay, all right.
Next person.
I know Tayla's going to be running slow because she's got the fatigued. So
We'll just put the fatigue on your roll as a minus.
I was going to say she was more going to she's going to be moving carefully, but she'll kind of she wants to support Ari's roll. So she wants to use guidance on him for her turn to
I'll
give an
give you
assist?
I'll give you a hint. You want to pass as many ones as possible, so even an
Okay.
attempt is better than passing off a bonus to somebody else.
Okay.
Because you've got a certain number of chase points to accumulate on each obstacle. And we'll just put that fatigue minus to your roll, to your So Polly's parkouring through, moving deftly in a skimpy outfit.
That's right. That's how I do everything.
And her character is also doing the same.
Okay.
True.
I realized that I said Polly instead of Sherain.
Yeah.
Would I?
Shall we move to Ari
I
then?
do parkour in skimpy outfits in real life too.
I think Tayla was going to try and skid across, almost like she was trying to ice skate over the slippery kind of things and just kind of go with the forward momentum.
So how are you doing that? Is it that acrobatics?
Yeah, she'll probably be going acrobatics for
Okay.
it.
So do the roll. Okay. Strangely enough, you find a slip patch, and every time you find a slip patch, you just stop and it slides you through, and you keep your balance, and you just keep on doing that. Cats with 9 lives, you've got a great balance. How's Ari doing it?
Ari's going to find sort of the biggest puddle, and he's going to rock and roll knee slide using athletics, and water's going to spray up as he's just going to go, Fist of Justice! As he slides through on his knees through a puddle.
So you're deliberately taking damage on your knees to slide.
Slide through.
Do athletics. Okay, yep. How's Ezarek going to do? Do we need to have him into this? Or shall we... We'll leave Ezarek out because we'll just keep on the 3 people that are here. It means I'll just lower the amount of points. So you get past the slippery dockside. The Jord seems to be two in front of you. But in front of you is the rowdy revelers. As you come out of the slippery part of the docks, it looks like one of the taverns is just closed up for the night, or has just kicked out large bunks of rowdy revelers who are right in front of you. How do you get past them? They are in your way.
Ari's got this. He has quick coercion and group coercion that he can just yell at the whole crowd, move, get out of the way. And he's just going to do a group intimidate to just
do a group intimidate
make them get out of the way.
I do give bonuses to if you've got.
Oh, I'll take a reroll on that one.
You just got it back, by the way.
Yeah, you got it back from Aethernaut.
Instant. You just got a hero point and you just used one too at the same time.
Thank you, Aethernaut. Thank you very much.
So I do give bonuses if you have feats which work for this, like a group coercion, which is
but
one of
this
your
would have gotten me beaten up if I had taken the one.
Yeah. Okay, I've got a DC for intimidate, and they look at you, and it looks like when you first thought that they were like just coming out with the bar closed. No, they've just got kicked out of the bar, so they're a bit more rowdy than you thought.
Oh.
And they start throwing things in your direction. How, Tayla, Sherain, how do you face this?
Use me as a distraction and keep going.
That's one. You've got to accumulate a certain amount on each of these parts.
I feel like I want to try and she wants to. The way I'm picturing in my head, she's going to be trying to. You'll either say some. Actually, you know what, Sherain, you go first.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to pull my sword out and smash all the boxes that are coming toward me. Like,
it's bottles. Bottles. They've still got their mugs, which they're all kicked out with, and they're broken bottles. That's what they're throwing, not boxes. They're throwing bottles.
Yeah, okay.
Bottles
So
and
I'm
mugs.
doing.
Yep. But how do you get past them? That's defending yourself, but how do you get past them?
I run towards them, trying to defend themselves with my sword.
So you stab past them?
That's right. That's right. That's what I do.
Do an attack roll.
All right.
So we're using attack skill.
That's
Okay.
right.
So the 28, we'll say you get past and you essentially knock them out of the way and push them out with your sharp pointing stick. Some of them are going to be bleeding. Let's face it. Some of them are going to be bleeding. You have a sword which causes bleed damage.
That's right.
So that's not going to be great for the morning. But either way, Chibi, how is Tayla trying to get past?
With Ari and Sherain being so like,
Tayla would like to kind of edge towards the shadows and try to stealth past while they're taking up all the while they've gathered everyone else's attention. She's just gonna go.
Okay. Being the non-stealthiest member of the party, you're going to try to stealth past. Now, I will give you. I'll give you a hint here, which your character has something which the others don't.
Ah!
You're a cat. You can climb.
I wasn't sure how that was going to work because it says I gain a climb speed of 10 feet.
Well, it's not.
So I was
We're
like-
talking more theatrical than than
Oh,
physical. here.
okay. So I don't have to worry about that so much.
Hmm.
Okay, then yeah, she's going to instead like seeing what's happening in front of her, she's going to divert and kind of just basically like spider climb up the thing and then go onto a rooftop chase scene.
Okay, so you avoid the crowd on the ground, which are throwing bottles and bits and pieces at Ari by climbing up over and just running across the roof and jumping down the other side. Okay, Ari, you're still stuck.
Okay. Harry will muscle his way through using athletics.
Okay,
Just using his halfling height to sort of like barrel through it at knee
Okay.
height.
not expecting someone of your stature to push them out the way, you barrel through their knees and you knock them over as they're going. You notice there's a lot of blood on the ground. A lot of blood. Not from you though. So on the next obstacle, it looks like Gord has ran through a warehouse. There's an open warehouse area. You see boxes and crates everywhere, but it looks like that he may have called in reinforcements, or at least the workers there are on the lookout, and you can hear them. I know you're there. Why are you chasing our friend? Get out of here! And they're looking for you through this area, through this warehouse that he's ran through.
Look at my spells.
Harry's gonna, since every time he's tried to intimidate anyone, it's never ever worked.
You got so much
Harry's
skill.
gonna-
You just rolled poorly.
Harry's just gonna roll a natural 20 on stealth instead.
So you have a look at their patterns, and you're like, okay, and you just run through when they're not looking. You find and not just that, but you find the perfect path where you're perfect for your size. What about Sherain?
I am going to. I guess I will. What am I looking at now?
A warehouse with, it's like guards or workers, but they seem to be on the lookout. It looks like Gord knows that he's now being chased, and he's got people looking to just try to waylay you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna find a place I can hide so they can't see me, and then I'll sneak my way.
Stealth your way through. Okay.
Yeah.
If you roll a 20, I'm going to be really annoyed.
Oh, here we go. Come on now.
A 12, and you almost beat Ari. Yeah, you get through. You find the right points of doing it. Chibi?
Am I still able to like make my way up top on the warehouse?
You're going to use the same
Climbing?
technique more than once? It's a bit...
Not allowed? Okay. Okay, what is if we're going for theatrics here? I know the spell I was looking at uses a reaction where you have to have someone hit by the trigger is being hit by an attack.
Are you
Can I
going to
still
throw
use
something?
that? Because I wanted the spell is called Drop Dead. So the trigger is usually you get hit by a target gets hit by an attack of an enemy, and then you make it look like that person, it was a fatal blow and they drop dead. She wants to make it look like they know that they're out, that we're chasing. So she wants to kind of pull on that and use the spell to say like, make it look like, you know, she's just come out of that fight with that demon. She's like beat up and bloody and going, no, fourth law, and then do a dramatic death in the thing, and it turns her invisible. And then she would stealth fast.
Okay. So you run into there screaming that you've been attacked, and that you've been attacked, and the plague
She's
even...
looking like she's
You look gaunt.
chasing him with the last will of her life
You look gaunt
to
as
try
well.
to arrest him.
And then you make a big scene of it, you get their attention, and then your body drops dead as you go invisible, and you bug off to the other side.
Yes.
Okay.
It is a level 5 spell.
Level 5 spell. I will pay that. Yes. And if you're going to use something that big, it might be best to do it beforehand as a distraction, because you could have given them a free reign for that.
For what?
You could have given those guys a free reign for how they got through using a level 5 spell.
I was reading it.
Yeah. So instead, for the next one, we'll only need one. If you want, you can choose where you can get 2 free passes on the next ones, or even 1 free pass on the next one, or whatever. So the next one is as you come out of the warehouse, you can see Gord down the street. He's not that far away, but in front of you is a cart that's stopped in its track. The horse itself is sneezing, and is having a fit, and it's obstructing the alley, obstructing where you are. The cart's axle is broken, looks like it's in a pothole, and the horse is panicking and sneezing. I know that sounds really weird, but that's what I've got in front of me.
I wonder how many people now look up sneezing horses just to see what that looks like.
I don't know if Googling will work, but hey, try it. Also, we have all our stuff on Google's, or sorry, on YouTube, so try that as well. So how are we going to tackle the sneezing horse and like the cart that's on it, that's got a broken wheel, broken axle, that's blocking your path?
I'd like to try and use the horse as like a vault. And just
You go,
jump over
a
it.
pommel horse.
Yeah, a pommel horse. Yeah, there we go. With my athletics ability, if I can do that.
I think that's acrobatics.
Oh yeah.
I think that's acrobatics, not athletics.
Well, then that's what it is.
You do have 2 free passes. Like with that 5th level spell, you have 2 free passes if you want.
Which I should probably take.
Yeah, if you want, you can use that.
Do you want to re-roll that one?
No.
At 5?
Yeah, let's do it. Come on. There we go.
Yeah, that's better.
And as I vault
yep.
over the horse, I will say, Caden, Kalen, bless you, as it sneezes.
Is Caden Kalen the religion of drinking?
Yeah, that's why. That's
Yeah.
Harry's god.
You could have done a religion check for the revelers, by the way.
I don't have that. I do not have
Drunks. Drunks for
Ayla's
religion.
gonna probably try and use from her greater staff of healing. She's going to use a restoration spell on the horse to stop it from sneezing and get rid of that affliction. Because she's like, really, bless you.
Really bless you. The horse has stopped sneezing, and they're under control. It's still, they've got you can get past with that, and you're just like, really bless you, and bye bye, and you just run off. How's Sherain going to go?
Or does
Is
that clear
Sherain
the way for
bolting?
Sherain?
There's still 2 free passes if you need.
2 free passes?
Yeah, she used a
From when
5th level
I
spell.
cast the 5th level spell.
Oh,
She used a 5th level spell.
So you can just casually stroll by.
yeah, all right. Okay.
There's-
so
Yeah. Okay. So you use your free passes, 1 left, as you casually stroll by. You can see ahead of you that you can see how the Gord has ran into an alleyway. But as you're running down the street, it looks like that time of night where like a performance must have just finished, and the back door of a theater just comes out, and there's nighttime entertainers burst out, playing their songs, and you feel that they'll try to, get you wrapped up in their show, reveling along.
Okay. So.
Oh no, we'll change that. You see Gord running into an alley, but the only way through, the quickest way through there, quickest way to get to him, is through a stage. Through a stage which is set up on the street for some nighttime reveling, some nighttime
Okay.
entertainment.
All right, so I am gonna distract the crowd so that they can keep running. I'm gonna jump onto the stage, and look for the pole that's there. Grab onto it and swing around, like a circus act is what I'm saying. Circus.
So not an impromptu pole dancing.
Well, it is. But I'm sorry. There we go.
This game has gone more adult. Like every level we go up, the more adult we go.
I show off my powerful thighs,
And thank you for the redemption. Sherain, you get a bonus for this.
All right, nice. Okay.
Your next reroll. Thank you,
Do I
Ether.
do a performance? Here we go.
I think performance, yeah.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
There's the reroll.
Too low. Oh, jeez.
Exactly the same. Okay. You don't think you, although you think you're amazing.
Yeah, of course
they're doing a Shakespearean thing, which like it doesn't really work. Like it's not really the right vibe of the audience. Like you don't think you got their attention enough.
Boy, what an insult.
That's all right. Harry's gonna get on and try it himself.
Yeah.
The same poll.
I feel like you've forgotten the chase and you're just like, hey, there's a stage. Come on, guys. Let's take 5.
Do this.
So you now got accompaniment up there, not helping though. Not helping.
But then can I like sneak off? Can I leave the stage from the other side and keep going?
Well, yeah, you in this sense, if you fail your roll, you're stuck at that obstacle.
Okay.
So how is Chibi going to? So how is Tayla going to do the stage work?
So you're saying that there's a crowd of people we have to get through? Like,
It's not a crowd. The crowd's too blocked, but there's the stage. The stage is the only way through to get access to this alleyway.
okay. So when, because we saw him go into the alleyway, did he just casually walk over the stage and then out the back behind it?
You don't know how he did it, but because it was off in the distance, you're blessing the cart. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Chibi, you've also got a reroll. You're being left out, apparently.
I've been using them and they've been betraying me, so I don't know.
We've actually had a couple of ones for the rerolls.
How do I want to do this?
Well, there's the freebie. What magic do you have?
I do have roaring applause, but that's for the crowd, not the stage. The stage just sounds like something I just need to.
Well, if you do roaring applause, then maybe the people on stage like go up to the front and do a bow. Or are stunned about their applause and allow you to freely run through.
Okay, so instead, like, oh wait, that's also I thought I was looking at cantrips.
Dr. Oblong, area makers get another redemption.
What?
Thank you, Neurocroc. You found
Thank you,
that'll
Neuro.
change the redemptions. The idea is going to have them personalized for each show.
Again.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm just double checking.
I'll start
some
counting.
things. Yeah. She's going to use. Apparently, there's a spell called Bullhorn. It's a divine cantrip. You amplify your voice loud enough for you to be heard easily at great distance, and she's kind of further back, and she's kind of trying to make it sound like, "Oi, there's a free sale going on over here," kind of thing, to kind of pull the crowd, going, "Ooh, freebies!"
Deception. But I'll give you bonuses to this. It is a deception. I'm not giving that much bonuses to that one. Would you like to reroll?
When you can't really get much light.
Went down!
Oh, you can.
Stop
Hang it
it! See, I
lower.
told you they betray me.
Every time.
You can get lower than 4, you can go to a 3.
Yeah.
So all 3 of you now stuck on this obstacle.
Good idea.
You make your way to the alley. It's a dead-end alley filled with garbage. Gourds nowhere to be seen.
No neon fairy fire.
No neon fairy fire, nothing.
Well, I'll have a perception to see if I can see any traces of where he would have gone to.
You,
I would like to assist.
as you're looking around, there's no evidence of anything. It looks like the whole place is just a dump for the local buildings. He could have scarpered up one of the walls. There was no other entrances. There's no windows that go into here. There's no doors.
Can I look for secret entrances?
As you're looking around, there's none. And we're going to end the scene here. We'll end the episode here as well.
Okay. We did great.
You did great. Like creativeness on the chase scenes, really important. The issue became is that you spent I say you spent, but it's the demon wasn't an easy fight. The demon's a really difficult fight, and there's a turn counter of like how many rounds that goes for gives the chase he's a bit too far ahead, and that's kind of end up how it worked. You started 2 behind instead of 1 behind because of it just took over too many rounds to take down the demon. But again, that demon had over 200 hit points, and it's not easy when you also have the fatigued.
Yeah.
Which remember on your characters how much that is too, because that hasn't gone away. Yep.
And also when you're trying to figure out how to play a character I had no idea what to do with.
Yeah. Yeah. But I did say when we we're going to the break to our cast members that this is not a fight you want to split up with. That demon is serious business.
The Fist of Justice won through.
Fist of Justice.
Vaporized with the Fist of Justice. So now Harry thinks it's like almighty powerful that he just vaporized a demon with his Fist of Justice.
Fist of Justice for the win. But yeah, I think we'll end it here. We're trying to a little bit shorter than normal. Sorry you missed it. Sorry you missed most of it. Speedy came a little bit late, but we'll have it up on YouTube shortly, if that's enough. But yes, so we'll do outros and we'll do like our normal raid and whatnot. And we'll find someone to raid and share the love and share the experience. Don't forget we have everything up on our YouTube channel, GoblinCAVETV on YouTube, all our previous episodes, all 40 previous episodes of this show, plus all our other shows, even our very early, oh my god, they're so horrible initial shows from the channel, but amazing cast members. I've been so blessed with all these amazing people. So Sherain, Polly, would you like to do
Hello, it's me, Polly. I am, so I played Sherain Alban, who is a rogue and a cop, and also a super good dancer. Well, not quite as much of a good dancer as I thought, but very, very good rogue skills today. You can find me very often. I stream a lot at twitch.tv/polypeople. I'll see you there.
Okay. I think it was more like they weren't expecting that for like a Shakespearean play. Didn't really fit with the audience, maybe. I don't know. Anyway.
You're not into good stuff.
Hi guys, I'm Chibi, and I was playing Tayla, our catfolk cleric, who did a bit of damage for once and also healed people, so that was good.
And also took a lot of damage.
And who wasted a 5th level spell trying to just get to get through a chase sequence. But yeah, you can find me at bespokecc.com.au, where I am a full-time commissioned artist, and I also stream here on Twitch Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Australian time, 7:30 a.m. onwards.
Believe that the 5th level spell was a big benefit. It does say if someone uses abilities or uses like things that are absolutely unique, or goes, Savannah, thank you for the subscription. Oh wait, gift subs from Speedy. I didn't see that happening. There's that. We've got Savannah is another streamer. Savira, I believe, also a streamer. Tifa Goblins, I believe, also a streamer. Kalashnikov, oh my god, that's an old name from my past. Very old name from my past. And Corgi Lover, I can't remember their name. Like, I can't remember who that is, but thank you for the gift subs, Speedy. Thank you, that's amazing. But are we ended enough to like give them all hero points back? I mean, we are in the outro.
We're still here.
You can't refuse to. They've
I
subbed
know.
these people. You can't.
I'm kidding. Everyone goes back to 6 hero points. Everyone goes back to the full max hero points. Thank you so much, Speedy, for the gift subs. Very much appreciated. And some of those people are amazing people anyway. That they should have been subbed anyway. But thank you. What else was happening? So, like, that distracted me. Was Tayla, you did yours? So
Yep.
Chibi, you did yours. Dr. Alban.
G'day, I'm Dr. Oblong. Can't even say my own name, but that's who I am. I'm an electronic music producer. You can listen to my music on SoundCloud /Dr. Oblong, or just search for Dr. Oblong on YouTube, and my music's up on there as well. I've been playing Ari, whose fists of justice have really come into power. He's going to be totally into them and watch them fail from now on. Now that they've done good, they won't work again. That's how Harry goes. All his powers, they work once at the start, and then that's it. So, but other than that, he's having fun. You got to get drunk. It's been a while since you had a drink, so that's always
It
good.
was just the other day.
Come on, Sherain knows what I'm on about here. This is a tough job. You know why cops drink now.
So as I mentioned, all our stuff's on YouTube. Check it out on YouTube. We have more things coming next week. I think we're still on break for City of Mist. Tomorrow we have not our normal Call of Cthulhu show, but we have a one-shot for our Call of Cthulhu show. And we might be back for D&D this week as well. So that's always good. We haven't played D&D, our Saints and Sinners campaign, for about a month and a half, as we did all our prep running up to Gen Con online a couple of weeks ago. So that's kind of what's happening on the channel. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for all the amazing gift subs and the bits and everything. So much support. Thank you so much. It rewards us for doing kind of what we love to do, and that is entertaining you. And of course, thank you for our cast members who are just amazing. We are going to be raiding Tabletop Roles. They're doing Pathfinder at the moment. They're doing Strength of Thousands, which is the brand new Pathfinder 2 adventure path, which is about magic. About a magic academy in the Mwangi Expanse. So that's who we're raiding. Share the love. Be nice to them, and I think we're going to be going off and saying bye bye. So
What? See you later.
we'll end with the chase scene music.